Welcome to Neosho Lady Wildcat Softball on KNEO.org. This is a presentation of the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. You're listening to the official pregame show of the Neosho Lady Wildcats. Now let's go to the game site for all the action.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome from Willard, Missouri, and this is what it's all about. This is for all the marbles, Jim.
Just a beautiful afternoon for high school softball. Willard taking on our visiting Wildcats from Neosho. And Sean, it's coming down to just the last couple of games in the regular season, and that could be decided here this afternoon in Willard, Missouri for the COC Championship.
Yes, it very much could. I'm John Ball, and he's Jim Jackson, and this is the pregame show that is brought to you by ProLube Tire and Auto Maintenance, and we're just about ready. We're about 30 minutes away from starting this ball game. The Neosho Wildcats come in with a 21-5 record. They were beat by Branson, which is their one blemish on the COC record, and they were beat on 9-14 by Branson, 2-1. By the way, I don't want to give you any sour grapes, but 2 days later the Cats beat Branson in their tournament 10-0.
And that's the last time the Cats have lost. They've been on a 10-game winning streak, and if you've been following the Cats this week, they have been tremendous. They defeated Joplin the other evening at the complex in Neosho. Final score 4-3. They beat Webb City a week ago. That score was 5-4. And in between that, they shut out Ozark 8-0. And they beat the Cassville Wildcats on Monday evening in Neosho. That final score was 12-1. Also pitching this afternoon, John, is Carly Kennard, and we have a ringside seat this afternoon. We're not upside in the press box. We're right down behind home plate watching the young ladies warm up. And, John, that ball's zipping in there at probably a good 80 to 90 miles per hour.
It is popping right in there. Both pitchers are throwing it like that, and I just saw the Willard pitcher, number 17, and I'm trying to...
Well, number 14 is Miss Burks. She's on the left over there, and she's warming up. This is one of your reserve players, part-time players, relief pitchers. Number 17 on there. That's Delaney Dixon.
Yes, it is.
She'll be playing second base this afternoon for the Willard Tigers.
She's got a little bit of a curveball to her. Hey, we are excited about the ball game today. It is a hot 88 degrees. The wind is out of the south-southeast at less than 6 miles an hour. That means the flag that we're looking at, Jim, is just completely limp laying up against the flagpole.
It certainly is. And we want to welcome everyone that's listening back in Neosho in Newton County this afternoon. We're very glad to be bringing you this ball game here on the KNEO Sports Network. And we want to thank our sponsors for making this possible because, John, without them, we couldn't be over here today. And of course, I always like to come with you because you know where all the good barbecue places are in this part of the state.
Well, if I don't, you do, right?
One of us is bound to. But, no, we're here for softball. That's secondary, the food. But we're here to cheer on the Wildcats this afternoon. And we will honestly do our best to bring you this coverage here live from Willard, Missouri.
We're going to take a 3-minute timeout. We'll be back. We've got keys to the Cats. We've got the starting lineups, and we can talk a little bit more. We'll tell you that Willard has one blemish on their COC record, and it, oddly enough, was on 9-14 as well. And Carthage is who beat them, so Carthage has beat them head-to-head. However, Carthage is not in the conversation anymore because thanks to our friends over at Carl Junction. They beat them the other night. We're going to take time out for this, and we'll be back.
Today's Wildcat game is brought to you by Edgewood Bowling Center of Neosho, Missouri. Located at 2811 Gardner Edgewood Drive, they now have new synthetic lanes for adult and children bowling leagues and a smoke-free environment. They also have a certified pro shop and hosting for private parties. They offer Cosmic Glow Bowling on Fridays and Saturdays after 9 p.m. To learn more about Edgewood Bowling Center and their leagues for adults and children, the phone number is 417-451-4505.
For a long time in my life, I thought the Bible was for someone else and it didn't really apply to me. Boy, was I ever wrong. Everything in my life that had been difficult or defective had been because of me. And when I finally turned my life over to Jesus Christ and accepted Him as my Savior, that's when I began to experience a new life. If you want to speak to someone about beginning a personal relationship with Jesus Christ, call 888-NEED-HIM. 888-NEED-HIM.
People's Bank of Seneca, proudly investing in our community and you since 1996. Locations in Joplin, Neosho, and Seneca. Bank PBS, peoplesbankofseneca.com.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride.
Hard work, dedication, and teamwork are vital to building a championship team. Those are just a few of the many qualities you'll find with the team at Satterley Plumbing, HVAC, and Mechanical Contractors. Since 1892, the Satterley team has been delivering championship service to Joplin and the surrounding area. Satterley is an authorized dealer for quality Lennox products and can keep your home feeling comfortable all year long. For repair or replacement of your current heating and air system, contact the Satterley team today at 417-624-3660 or online at SatterleyPlumbing.com.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
Compton CPA Group PC, located at 112 Northwood in Neosho, is a full-service accounting firm and is proud to support the Neosho Wildcats. Compton CPA Group PC can assist you at every stage of your financial life and help you work toward your financial goals. From tax preparation to bookkeeping services, Compton CPA Group PC has you covered. For all your tax and business affairs, call 417-451-2932 or learn more at ComptonCPAGroup.com.
Since 1997, First Community Bank has understood the importance of community banking and the many roles we play in empowering our local communities. We were founded on the principle of putting community first. 25 years later, this still holds true because there's value in being part of a community. Each of our neighbors play an integral role. It's why we work really hard to support you. We are proud to continue serving you. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Willard, Missouri, where the Neosho Wildcats are taking on the Tigers from Willard. Jim, with this being a natural turf field, I started to try to say dirt turf, but I really didn't want to do that. Grounds crews helped us out a little bit. They're sprinkling it down a little bit, and that's kind of cool for us, isn't it?
It certainly does. It feels nice. No, this field is in great shape this afternoon. It's natural grass in the outfield. It is a dirt infield. It's been drugged. It's in great shape, but they have the sprinklers out. It will evaporate very quickly. Unfortunately, it's almost 90 degrees here in the Springfield area this afternoon, but it's a perfect afternoon for high school softball. Very light breeze coming from kind of blowing into the stadium a little bit. But the Wildcats, we know, have power. Becklin Garrett has gone yard in the past week. So has Journey Arnold and Carly Kennard. Have all put the ball out of the ballpark when needed. And we have not lost, but have won some very close contests here in the past week, defeating Webb City by 1 run. And also defeating Joplin this week on Tuesday night by the score of 4-3. And boy, that was a thriller at the complex in Neosho on Tuesday evening.
We're talking with Coach Adley Williams a minute ago from Willard. She had something kind of helpful to us. We're in a district playoff with Raymore Peculiar. Raymore Peculiar has a record of 20-1, I believe, at this point, and there's nothing the Cats can do to get the number 1 seed, but they played them and they beat Raymore. Raymore beat them by a score of 10-2, but she said at any given day they are beatable.
They certainly are, and the Cats really have had only one outing this season when they were just not in the game. They lost to Branson back on September 14th, like you mentioned, by the score of 2-1. Then they come back a week later and defeat Branson 10-0. So anything can happen on any given day, especially in the COC. But, John, what's interesting, the Cats this year have 5 losses. 3 of those losses come to the hands of Kickapoo out of Springfield in competition that they've had in some tournaments throughout the area early in the season. They don't mean anything in the COC standings, but you hate to lose to someone that many times in the season. Other than that, the Cats have been unbeatable. They come into this ball game on a win streak the last 10 games in a row, and about 5 of those games they have won have been a shutout, thanks to the pitching of Olivia Embry, and pitching today, Carly Kennard. And Carly had a complete game victory the other evening against the Joplin Eagles.
Well, you know, it seems like that these two girls are just coming into their own at exactly the right time. Each one of them has had, in the last 2 weeks between the two of them, they've had 4 complete ball games and 3 shutouts.
They've really not been in trouble. Carly has been in control most of the games that she has pitched this year, ahead in the count, and she can afford to make a bad pitch, and hopefully that the batter will swing at something bad that Carly will throw up. So she's had a little bit of luck and a lot of finesse this year. And John, being right down here on the field watching Carly warm up, I don't think you and I stand a chance to swing at anything that she throws. She is just a hard thrower. Her sister is catching this year, Autumn Kennard. She's had a great season behind the plate. And Coach Cummins said they may move Autumn next year to somewhere back in the outfield. And hopefully a young lady that will be a freshman next year can come in and pick up the slack being a catcher here on this softball team.
Well, now, I tell you, we are watching Willard right now as they're warming up, and a young lady by the name of Mia Duvall is in center field. She has an arm. She was able to hoist the ball all the way into the catcher a minute ago in the air, so we'll want to be careful about that. Our Cats thrive on aggressive base running, and that's what we will continue to do tonight. It's been good for us all year long. This is the ProLube Tire and Auto Center pregame show. We're going to take another timeout, and we will be back right after this. You are watching the Lady Wildcats on the KNEO Sports Network.
Southwest Missouri Bank in Neosho serves the Neosho area from 2 locations. They offer business banking services including checking and savings accounts, business loans, and electronic banking. Learn more online at smbonline.com. Southwest Missouri Bank, a proud sponsor of community broadcasting on KNEO, equal housing lender, member FDIC, where their slogan is Southwest Missouri Bank, we can do that.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us. It's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
Jesus said, "Be of good cheer. It is I, be not afraid."
Billy Graham.
And in the troubles and trials and bereavements and heartaches of life, He's there. And when death comes to your family, He's there.
And the Bible teaches that there's a day coming when there won't be any kind of heartache for those who've given their lives to Jesus.
More than 300 times in the New Testament it's mentioned that He's coming back. And what a glorious hope we have that there will be a new heaven and a new earth. Till then, we're to be faithful. We're to be the salt of the earth and the light of the world as believers.
When others see how your faith carries you through the struggles of life, it can help them discover their need for Jesus. We can help you learn more about trusting Jesus at this website. It's findpeacewithgod.net. That's findpeacewithgod.net. From the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Joe Ringstaff, your Neosho Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Joe Ringstaff is a proud sponsor of the Neosho Wildcats on KNEO. For all your investment needs, call 417-451-7789 or stop by the office at 2502 Lusk Drive, Suite D in Neosho. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
And welcome back live from Willard, Missouri on our afternoon softball matchup between the Willard Tigers and our visiting Wildcats from Neosho. Game time at 4:30, about 20 minutes away. Good to have you with us here this afternoon on the KNEO Sports Network. Being a part of today's game and a part of the Neosho area is the Neosho Nazarene Church. And, of course, they'd like to invite you and your family to visit them sometime at the Neosho Nazarene Church located on Fair Hill Drive just off the boulevard. The Sunday morning services are being held once again at 8 and at 10:30 with Sunday school at 9:30. If you'd like more information, their phone number for the Neosho Nazarene Church is 451-1847, or you can check online anytime, and that's neoshoonaz.org. And, of course, they say, go Wildcats. And speaking of the Cats, it's time now for Keys for the Cats. Keys for the Cats, as always, brought to you by your State Farm agent Eric Norris in Neosho. Eric and his team are here to help you go for two by combining your home and your auto insurance. We know it saves your time and money. Just one more way to help life go right. You can contact your State Farm agent Eric Norris anytime, Monday through Friday in Neosho. Once again, that phone number is area code 417-451-6666. And now with Keys for the Cats, here's John.
Well, here we go, starting off with C, Come to Play. This is the game these girls have been waiting for this entire year, and I'm convinced that they're coming to play. But I tell you, Jim, I believe the first 3 innings of this ball game is going to set the tone for the rest of the game. Carly said it the other night, on Tuesday night, when we interviewed her, her defense was behind her. We proved that in the first 3 innings of the ball game. We take every opportunity to score and be aggressive in those first 3 innings. And, hey, speaking about aggressive, we've got to have the mentality that Livy had the other night when she scored from third base on what was ultimately the winning run of the ball game, seeing the opportunity and taking advantage of it. T stands for timely hitting. We've got some of the timeliest hitters in the bottom of our lineup. Speaking very plainly, we beat Joplin Tuesday night because the bottom of our lineup beat the bottom of their lineup. We don't need to let Willard think that they can rest because the bottom of our lineup's coming in. They can't hit because they can, no doubt about it. And S means we've got to swing the bat. We score runs because of unselfish hitting at the plate. We have the mentality to put the ball in play, whether it's a bunt, a sac fly, or hitting it where they ain't. If these Lady Wildcats keep doing the things that they're doing tonight, Jim, the ride home is going to be sweet.
We like that. Good words of wisdom. Once again, Keys for the Cats brought to you, as always, by your State Farm agent Eric Norris in Neosho. Visit Eric and his staff anytime. Monday through Friday, you can contact them. Once again, the phone number is 451-6666. And, John, I'll tell you what, you couldn't ask for two better teams than what we're going to see this afternoon on the ball diamond at the same time, evenly matched. Willard comes in, averaging seven runs a ball game. Neosho right at 7 runs as well. We give about 2 runs a game. They give up on an average of 4. But you look at the strength. They've got 2 good pitchers. Hannah Burks is a very strong, aggressive pitcher, just like Carly Kennard for the Wildcats. Good infield, good shortstop, and they can whip that ball around. It's going to be difficult to probably bunt on this team this afternoon, John, and they're really going to have their legs in high gear and in 5th gear to run down to first base to get on and beat out any infield hit today.
Well, this is the second time we've played on natural turf in the COC. Now, we may have done that in some of the tournaments we've had, but we went over to Carl Junction, and the natural turf over there actually allowed us to hit some cue shots, if you will, because of the spin of the ball, and it died. Of course, they'd had 3 inches of rain the night before over there, and kudos to their field crew for getting the ball diamond in shape. And hey, this ball diamond is in great shape. So we're excited. Willard is taking their infield, and rightfully so. They're over in the dugout sitting down and kind of thinking their way through things and trying to find some shade. Cats will take their infield in just a few minutes, and then we will be starting the ball game. We'll come back after this 3-minute timeout, and we'll have the starting lineup.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
At Calvary Neosho, we aren't your grandmother's church, because she lives in Akron, Ohio, and that would be a terribly long commute for church. But if she did live in Neosho, we at Calvary would be delighted to have her come visit us. And since you live here, we would definitely like you to come visit us. Then, when your Nana comes to visit for Christmas, you can bring her to church and introduce us to her. We're sure she is a delightful lady. You can find us at Facebook /Calvary of Neosho, or join us in person at 3650 Oak Ridge Extension. We gather for worship Sundays at 10:30 a.m. Calvary Neosho. Not your grandma's church, but we'd sure like to meet her.
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
Every team knows that the 2-point play can be a winning move. State Farm agent Eric Norris and his team are here to help you go for 2 by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call and saves you time and money. So go for the win and score big savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way to help life go right. Call State Farm agent Eric Norris at 417-451-6666 for more information. And go Wildcats!
And once again, welcome back to Thursday afternoon softball here live from Willard, Missouri. Jim Jackson, John Ball. Willard taking on our visiting Wildcats from Neosho this afternoon. Neosho coming in with a record of 21-5. Willard 13-5. Starting lineups this afternoon. First for the hometown Willard Tigers, leading off and playing shortstop is number 1, Reese Anderson. Following her in the number 2 slot is the pitcher, Hannah Burks. Number 25, Allison Miller, third base, is batting third. The cleanup hitter this afternoon, playing left field, number 26, Ozzie Cooper. And the designated player in the 5th slot is number 23, Olivia Aruzo. Number 9, Chaz Renison is behind the plate, followed by number 17, Delaney Dixon out at second base. Then comes the center fielder, Mia DeVault, wearing number 12. And at first base will be Peyton Hicks, number 20. The flex player this afternoon for the Willard Tigers will be Kennedy Johnson. Now for our visiting Neosho Wildcats, here's John.
Batting number 1 and wearing number 1 is Autumn Kennard. She's going to be catching today as usual. Number 18, Kendon Smith, moved over to third base with Carly Kennard pitching. Number 12, Backlund Garrett hits in the 3-hole, and she is the shortstop. The pitcher tonight for the Neosho Wildcats is Carly Kennard. She wears number 28, and she's the 4-hole hitter. She's followed by Abby Hart, who wears number 8, and she plays second base. Freshman Journey Arnold is the first baseman. She wears number 21. She hits in the 6-hole, and she had a dinger last week as well. Avon Blair is number 15, and she's going to be playing left field. This is amazing because we can see left field, Jim.
Yes, we can.
Yeah. And Olivia Emery not only wears number 9, she's playing the number 9 spot in right field. And the last batter in the batting order, number 5, is Ashlyn Stevens, and she's playing center field. So it's Kennard, Smith, Garrett, Kennard, Hart, Arnold, Blair, Emery, and Stevens.
John, you'd mentioned earlier that our end of our batting order, our 7, 8, and 9 hitters have done a tremendous job. They did a great job the other evening against Joplin, but Avon Blair and Olivia Emery, batting in the 7 and 8 spot, have done a tremendous job to whether get on base or get a timely hit in the last several ball games. And, of course, once they get on, that allows our top of the order, like Autumn Kennard and Kenneth Smith and Becklin Garrett and Carly Kennard, to have someone that they can knock in and bring them around. And, of course, the Cats do a great job with small ball and also bunting and moving the runners around.
Yeah, and that's what we've seen Ashley Stevens do. She did it the other night as well. In fact, got on base because we had runners on second and third, and they opted not to allow her to have the base in order to keep the run from coming into third. So we're excited. We've got the umpires out at home plate, and Ashley Williams is the manager or the head coach of the Willard Tigers, and they're waiting for Katie Cummings to come up with starting lineups, and there'll be some frailties where they shake hands and they understand each other and wish each other well. And then I'm assuming that the PA system will have the starting lineups, and then we'll stand for the national anthems, and this ball game will be underway.
We'll be just underway here just momentarily. Want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching the stream this afternoon on the kneo.org website. And a lot of folks that couldn't make it to this ball game today, and we do have a few parents here from Neosho that are always with us, the faithful, and we appreciate them being here as well. But should be a good ball game this afternoon. A lot of implications, like John has mentioned time and time again, that the winner of this game is in the driver's seat to win the COC. The Lady Cats last year finished second. Their goal this year to bring in that number 1 spot heading into districts. After this ball game, they'll be back home tomorrow night prior to the football game. Football game will be in Branson, but the girls will be back home tomorrow. Game time 4:30 against the McDonald County Lady Mustangs. Then next week they travel to Grove, Oklahoma to play the Lady Ridge Runners on Monday, and they're at home to finish the regular season against the Lady Tigers of Carthage.
And if that's not enough for you, starting the 12th, which is on a Thursday night, we begin district playoffs. It'll be over in Joplin. We'll be there for the ball games, be they Thursday night, Saturday night, or Monday. And we're excited to be able to do that as well, to bring you those ball games. Looks like that we're getting ready to shake hands and maybe do the starting lineup. So why don't we take time out for this, and we'll be right back.
This is Pastor Barry Reel from the First Free Will Baptist Church of Neosho. Though our culture seems to be rejecting the idea of truth, we remain committed to obeying God's Word by speaking the truth in love. We would love to share God's truth and love with you. We're located at 960 Burr Crossing Road in Neosho, and we meet on Sunday mornings at 10:45 a.m. and then again on Sunday and Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. Find us on Facebook at First Free Will Baptist Neosho or call 918-413-5465.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
And we're in Willard, Missouri. This ball game is going to start, and the PA system announcer is announcing the Neosho Wildcats. And we've got a pretty good group of Wildcat fans here tonight to make the trip over that way. We appreciate them. But, hey, we appreciate you watching the game tonight, too. We invite you on tomorrow night, as Jack said earlier, we'll come back home and we'll play the McDonald County Lady Mustangs. It will be the last home game of the year for the Neosho Wildcats.
And Friday night also means football in the 4 states, and John and I and Luke Taylor will join us live from Branson for that ball game against the 2-3 Branson Pirates. The Cats 0-5 on the year. They lost a heartbreaker last week against a very fine Carthage Tiger team. But, boy, John, we're kind of on the downhill slide. Football season is winding down. Just 4 more ball games, and then it's district action. And the state tournament will follow after that. But here in Willard, Missouri this afternoon, temperature game time, almost 90 degrees. Very little breeze, a very hot afternoon, little shade. However, John, the difference the way this field is laid out versus the Wildcat complex, there is no sun out in the right field area. So the sun will not be a factor for any balls hit into center field or in the right field area.
Yeah, and that's going to help our center fielder tremendously. We've lost a couple of balls out in center field in the last 2 or 3 ball games, so to be able to see what's going on, he's excited. I don't see any numbers on the fence, but I'm going to say that the 2 foul lines are about 200, and dead center is maybe 220, 230.
About standard on this. The Wildcats have already been introduced. The Tigers are being introduced right now. They have 5 seniors on this team, where the Wildcats have 1. Kylie Flew-Welling was recognized the other night on senior night. We're going to stand right now for the playing of our national anthem. And we are just moments away from the opening pitch here this afternoon. Willard Tigers taking on our Wildcats of Neosho. Cats coming into this ball game with a record of 21-5. Tigers 13-5 on the season. Very evenly matched, size for size with these young ladies. The strength and the pitching, very comparable from both teams. Carly Kennard has been outstanding, as well as Olivia Embry on the last 10 ball games. The Cats come into this game with a 10-0 record. And John, the Tigers are aware of that. Cats have won 10 in a row. They'd like to stop that and also put a stop to their march to a COC championship.
Yeah, they really would. I tell you, though, Jim, I want to reminisce for just a minute while we played the Star Spangled or the national anthem. Every one of these young ladies were standing at attention with their left arm behind their back and their right hand over their heart, and that just does something to the old man that makes me feel pretty good, even though that they have little or no idea of the sacrifice that was made in order for their freedom. And even to be able to be here today, they certainly gave the flag much reverence. And we're excited to get this ball game underway. It looks like that Burke is warming up out there. She is a good-sized young lady. She stands about 5'9", and she's got spinning in there with a fastball, a little bit of a curveball that time. Coach Kate Cummings is going over to the third base side. Coach Jim Cummings will be coaching on the first base side. Autumn Kennard is getting ready. The ball's going down to second base, and it's going to come up and it's going to come around the horn the best that it can anymore, and Autumn Kennard is going to step in for the Cats, and here is Jim Jackson.
Thank you very much, John. Autumn Kennard at the plate, playing catcher for the Wildcats, coming into this game, batting at .472. She is the leading hitter, playing in every ball game for the Cats this season. Defense straight away, and we are underway and ready to go. Hannah Burke's on the mound for the Lady Tigers. She is the dominant pitcher. I keep saying mound, but it is the circle. The mound's in baseball. Autumn Kennard batting from the left side. She's a good all-around hitter, can hit anywhere in the field. And that first pitch is low and inside for ball one. John, this is a treat for you and I. We're right behind home plate this afternoon. And we're right in all the sun. It's a beautiful day in Willard, Missouri, and good to have you folks with us back in Neosho for this game between Neosho and Willard. That pitch is on the inside corner for strike one.
Well, the last ball game, it was a baseball game that I was behind home plate. The ball was popped up over the net and came down and landed right in my lap.
Just save the camera.
Yeah, save the camera, that's right.
You and I are expendable, but save that camera.
And counts 1-1. Here comes the pitch. And
ball outside. A very, very close pitch. Good eye from Autumn. Autumn can slap that ball to left field if need be. A lot of open territory between the foul line and the left fielder.
Hey, the umpire talks. We didn't realize that from being up where we normally are.
We just don't have a microphone on him. 2-1 pitch underway. It's a smash to the shortstop, a pickup, and the throw to first. It's one away. Ground out from Autumn Kennard to the shortstop.
Yeah. Grace Anderson was the young lady you were talking about a while ago that can really hum the ball across there, and she most definitely did that time.
She's very comparable to our Becklin Garrett, who's also a very outstanding shortstop. Batting second is number 18, Kendon Smith. Kendon playing third base this afternoon. And the pitch, it's high and outside, ball one. Good crowd here this afternoon. Crowd still coming in. A lot of folks here from Willard, and they knew to bring their umbrellas, John.
Yeah, they really did, didn't they? Burke looks over at the backs over there at their dugout, comes back and looks at her wrist coach, and here comes the pitch.
And the pitch is in the dirt. This afternoon, we can safely say in the dirt because it is dirt today,
not a
turf. That's a nice, beautiful stadium here, well developed.
Catcher Jazz Renson wants to take a minute or two and go out and talk to Burke, make sure that they understand each other and they understand each other's signals.
Just underway in this ball game, one out here in the top half of the first inning. Autumn Kennard, leadoff hitter, grounded to shortstop. Batting is Kendon Smith, playing third base. 2-0 count. Here comes the pitch from Burks. It's high and outside.
Kendon, being the disciplined player she is, did not bite. So that ball was high and outside. It had been difficult for her to have gotten it anyway. So knowing that we need base runners, I'm going to assume that Kendon is probably going to take this pitch all the way.
We need a base runner, and Coach Cummins is well aware of that. Down at third base, the pitch. It's in for a strike. Kendon thought it might have been a little low, but the umpire said differently. A nice pitch from Burks. 3-1 count, one out.
Kendon's going to choke up just a hair, and she's going to take care of the plate right here. She's going to protect herself.
3-1 pitch from Burks is coming. It's popped up. Shortstop Anderson calling for it. And quickly 2 away. Smith pops out to the shortstop. That brings up our shortstop, Becklin Garrett. Number 12, Becklin hitting at the .440 mark for the season. She has power at times. The other night she hit the ball hard, but unfortunately a couple of those were long outs, snagged deep into the outfield against the Joplin Lady Eagles.
Becklin is a fastball hunter. She's going to swing in a fastball, especially if it's in her strike zone.
And the pitch from Burks, it's a little change-up. It's high and outside.
Yeah, she saw that change-up, and she took all the way.
Burks has been the dominant lead pitcher for the Willard Tigers this season. Tigers coming in with a 13-5 record. Our Lady Cats coming in with a 21-5 record for the season. It's a smash off to right field. It's deep, and the right fielder has come up with it. So another time that Becklin has hit it hard, but right at somebody. 3 up, 3 down, nothing across for Neosho in the top of the first. Willard coming to bat. You're in tune to the KNEO Sports Network.
Clark Funeral Homes with 2 locations, 312 South Wood Street in Neosho and Highway B at Highway 86 in Granby, is proud to be a part of these local communities. Established in 1890, they specialize in a variety of funeral service options, including traditional cremation and graveside services. They also offer monuments. Clark Funeral Homes, 417-451-2345 or online at clarkfuneralhomes.com, a sponsor of KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network.
We all have those days where we don't want to get up. But when we have true discipline and choose to rise up, become the best version of ourselves. To start your journey today, visit risefitnesscenter.com.
Welcome back to Willard, Missouri. The Cats in their half of the inning were 3 up and 3 down. Miss Hannah Burke flexing her muscles and threw 2 ground balls, and then she threw a long fly ball to right field that Beckling Garrett hit. Carly Kennard is warming up for the Cats. It's going to have to jump on them just exactly the way they jumped on us, Jim.
Certainly will. Cats need to have a good start. Their top 3 hitters are up. Reese Anderson, followed by Hannah Burks and Allison Miller. Reese Anderson, the fine shortstop, wearing number 1, batting from the left side, or I should say the right side this afternoon. Good crowd on hand. Good to have you with us. A lot of the hometown faithful from Willard are here at this ball game. Nice stadium, John. There's just no shade anywhere.
Yeah, it is. It's a beautiful, beautiful stadium. Looks like the shade is coming across from right field into dead center, but I have a feeling it's probably not going to get to us, Jim.
All right, Carly Kennard on the mound for the Cats. And her first pitch of the ball game, it's
Call
in
strike.
for a strike. She
go.
likes to hit that corner, and she is so good at that. When she is in control, she is unbeatable this season. And she has been as of recent. The pitch.
Call strike
It's
2.
In for 2.
Yes,
Just
sir.
is what Carly does so well, John. She gets ahead of the hitters, and she can afford to throw a throwaway pitch, more or less, to make them maybe swing at something.
I see that fast riser right here. Got her! Yes.
She went down looking. So Reese Anderson, the shortstop, goes back to the dugout. That brings up the pitcher, number 14, Hannah Burks. Nice start for Carly Kennard. John, I just have a feeling this is going to be a close ball game.
Well, it can be as close as you want as long as the Cats are on the winning side, Jim.
I like how you think. The first pitch, it's outside.
A little bit of an outside pitch. She took a little bit off of that one. That wasn't her real heater, as we've seen.
Burks was thinking about that. She held up. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Here in the bottom half of the first inning. And
There's
that
a
pitch
strike.
is in there.
Yes, sir.
Carly is really whiffing him in there. During warm-up this afternoon with her sister, it's like, whoa. You'd hate to be hitting against her. And the pitch. Yeah, swing and a miss. It was low and outside.
Yeah. They took a little bit off of that one, too. So, and Burks was way out in front of it.
Well, the scoreboard is a little behind. I think there's 2 strikes.
Yeah, there's just 1 out.
1 ball, 2 strikes. You're right, just 1 out because this is the second batter of the inning. Foul tip back to the screen.
Now, that's something you don't always see. That ball ricocheted off there, and Autumn jumped up and snagged it. And it was, this net has some give to it, so it jumped right back up there.
It's not a metal screen, it's a... And foul back again to the screen. A good cut from Burks. She's hanging in. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I believe this is the battle that we probably will see all evening long.
This is where Carly is so good with a change-up or slow ball to kind of throw the hitters off their stride. The 1-2 pitch. It's hit to right field. Olivia Embry taking chase. It's out of play. It's foul ball. Now she caught it.
Yes, she did.
No, she didn't. I thought he was.
No.
He gave the signal to, because it's hard to see down the line from where we're sitting.
Well, now, wait just a minute.
She did catch that.
She did catch it.
He gave the signal, so she flied out. He gave that 4th down signal. This brings up Allison Miller playing third base.
Burks and Miller had a little conversation there for just a minute as before she stepped into the batter's box, and there was a slow one that was just a little bit low and outside for a ball.
2 out here in the bottom half of the first inning. No score between Neosho and Willard in this fine COC contest. And the pitch.
Call strike.
Boy, that is a nice pitch from Carly.
Yes, it was. It was a beautiful pitch. You know, the flag is coming up just a little bit. It is blowing just almost from right field to left field. Not quite.
Not a big factor in this ball game yet. Fouled away.
That one is
out of play. Somebody will win a snow cone, retrieving that ball. You think they'd bring us one?
You would think so, wouldn't you?
Boy, you need a lot of liquid refreshment, a lot of water, Gatorade this afternoon. It is a hot day in Willard. The ball is high. That was a riser from Carly.
It's the first one we've seen, so.
Carly has not made a bad pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs.
This is the number 3 hitter in the lineup, Allison Miller. And the pitch.
Got her.
Swing and a miss. She strikes out 2 of the 3. 1-2-3 inning for Willard here in the bottom half of the first. The score after 1 complete. 0-0 between Neosho and Willard. We'll return on the KNEO Sports Network.
Happy Egg supports the family farmer because they've seen the difference a choice like this can make. Now you can grow for Happy Egg and choose to raise hens the right way, the happy way. When you grow for Happy Egg, you're growing for a family-owned and operated business. You're raising happy hens on 10+ acres who will lay happy eggs. You're working for yourself. As a Happy Egg grower, you'll receive new flock cost support and yield-based compensation. Visit happyegg.com/grower to apply today.
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 2918 East 20th Street in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
In case you're just joining us, we're in Willard, Missouri. There is 1 inning gone under play. It's in the books, 0-0. Jim, just about what we thought. 3 up and 3 down on both sides. Cats are coming to bat. They are the visiting team, and the first hitter is going to be Carly Kennard. She's in circle for the Cats, and she had quite a little duel with Hannah Burks, the lady in the other circle, a while ago when Hannah was batting.
Two of the finest teams, softball teams in Southwest Missouri, going head-to-head this afternoon in Willard, Missouri. First pitch is hit down to the left side. Anderson has a hard time to throw to first. Is in time. Carly Kennard goes down with a ground out. Nice hit on that first pitch from Hannah Burks.
Well, we talked about the fact that Anderson's got an arm, and she very much showed it there. She stopped that ball. She slid just a little bit, gained her composure, and hummed it down to first base and got her by about half a step.
Addie Hart stepping into the plate, batting in the 5th spot, playing second base, batting .305 for the Cats. 1 out here in the top half of the 2nd inning. And the first pitch on the outside corner, strike 1. Burks has a wicked fastball, just like Carly Kennard, and she'll mix it up from time to time to try to fool the hitters. Willard went down in order, 1, 2, 3 in the bottom half of the 1st inning. Neither team has a base runner yet.
That's ball high and outside.
Cats need to be patient, and things will come around. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of timing to get the rhythm and know what's being thrown at them.
Journey Arnold and Evan Blair preparing to hit after this.
Addie Hart swing and a miss. That was a good swing from Addie.
Yeah, that was a good swing. It was a nice pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 away. Top of the 2nd inning here in Willard, Missouri. Jim Jackson, John Ball on the KNEO Sports Network. Hannah Burks is ready. The wind-up, the pitch. It is outside.
Abby wanted it, but she held back. So nice job by Addie to be disciplined.
That is so close. Burks likes to hit those corners. A little bit of a breeze blowing in. Not much of a factor in this ball game. Defense still straight away. Third base coming in somewhat. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. So Addie Hart goes down swinging for the 2nd out of the inning. That'll bring up Journey Arnold playing first base, batting at .315. All these Lady Cats are doing very well at the plate this year. They contribute.
You know, the one thing about these Lady Cats, they more times than not have had a 2-out rally. So this would be a good place to start one right here.
2 out. That's a smash off to the right side, out of play.
And that was a well-hit ball.
That's in the trees. You can't find it. That's like us hitting golf balls.
Go get that snow cone. Nobody's going to do that. Oh, there goes someone.
No balls, 1 strike. Journey Arnold at the plate. Journey had a nice home run earlier in the week. She can go long as well.
I think with the speed of both these pitchers, the right-hand side is going to really get a workout before it's over with.
And that next pitch into the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Journey naturally likes to hit that ball right up the right center alley.
2 away, top half of the second inning. No one on for the Lady Cats. Arnold at the plate, the pitch. And that ball is outside. That'll even the count it. There's 2 balls and a strike now.
2 balls and a strike, that's right.
Timekeeper's just a little bit off from the scoreboard. We're looking at the umpire. It's not our imagination. Arnold.
2 balls and a strike.
Is hanging in. She's waiting for her pitch. Here comes from Burks. It's a smash to the right field. She's going deep. It's right at the right fielder. So another long, hard hit ball by the Lady Cats right at someone. Nothing across on the top of the second. Still no score. Neosho and Willard will return after this on the KNEO Sports Network.
Insurance Benefits Consultants now has 2 locations to serve you. They're located at 1009 South Neosho Boulevard in Neosho and at 701 Northwest McNelly Road in Bentonville, Arkansas. They are proud supporters of the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. They provide Medicare and Medicaid supplemental policies, as well as life, health, and group health insurance plans from companies like Allstate and Colonial. For more information, call 417-451-4244 or in Arkansas, 479-431-5226.
Happy Egg is the #1 free-range egg company in the U.S. Become a happy egg grower, raise happy hens, and lay happy eggs. It's just that simple. The number is 479-925-8855 for more information, or visit happyegg.com/growers to apply today.
We move to the bottom half of the second inning. Still no score between the Willard Tigers and the Lady Wildcats of Neosho. Leading off will be number 26, Ozzy Cooper, playing left field and batting from the left side. John, a lot of these left-handed hitters this year, they're very good at small ball and also slapping that ball down left field.
Well, they feel like that gives him an extra step or so, being on that side and slapping the ball just over the third baseman's head can be pretty good.
And there she goes. It's a hit down to Smith. The throw is in time. Nice play.
Great job by Kendon Smith that time.
And Cooper goes down with a ground out to third base. Nice play by Smith over at third base for the Cats. That'll bring up.
Now batting, number 23,
Aru.
Yeah,
Olivia Aru.
Olivia Aru, she is the designated player. Kendra Johnson is playing out in right field, and she is the flex player, so she's essentially batting for her.
And the first pitch is outside for a ball. Neither team has had a base runner in this ball game, John. And the pitching is, yes, just that good, but the hitting has been right at someone, whether from Willard or for Neosho. And the pitch is swing and a miss.
Yeah, no, she was swinging for the fence that time. She showed us she may have a little pop at her bat as well. She displayed quick wrist that time.
Well, these Tigers come in with a 13-5 mark, and they've played some very tough
Call
competition.
strike 2.
Nice pitch from Carly Kennard. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the second inning, still no score between Neosho and Willard. And that's a nice pitch. Aru goes down looking. And that's the third strikeout of the ball game for Carly Kennard. So 3 of the 5 outs, she has struck them out, sent them back to the dugout. Jazz Renison, the catcher, now at the plate. 2 away, bottom half of the second inning. And the pitch. It's high.
She catches for Willard.
Good to have you folks with us this afternoon. About 10 minutes till 5 o'clock. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Neosho and Willard in this fine COC matchup.
Comes the next pitch and swung right through it. Strike.
Carly Kennard is in the zone today. This is probably the most important game of the season for this junior pitcher. She's had a good career. It's her third season as a starter for the Wildcats. And it's fouled up upstairs. John, I've got a sore neck, so you remind me if that ball comes over the net here at us. And 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, there's 2 outs, and it is the top half of the second inning. No score in the ball game is yet to be a base runner, in fact.
And it's fouled off again. I think the crowd will let us know if that ball is going to land on your head or mine over here.
Yeah, they'll all want to get up and watch it, won't they?
Yeah, they'll make the blooper reel tonight on the news.
Yeah, a ball and 2 strikes to
Renison.
Renison.
And another pop-up. Yeah. Out of play. So Renison, the catcher, is hanging in, making Carly work for this out. Carly'd like to put her down and go back to the dugout. Bottom of the order will be up for the Lady Cats. And that's a riser well over her head.
Counts 2-2 now.
All even up again. Outfield playing straight away. Renison, the catcher. And it's a smash down to the left side. That's going to be foul. Just left of the third base bag.
Kendon Smith coming up with that and getting it back over to Carly.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. No one on for the Willard Tigers in the bottom half of the second inning. And the pitch, little changeup outside.
That's full count of 3-2. Avon Blair is playing between third base and shortstop. She's quite a ways off of the left field foul line.
A lot of space between the third baseman and shortstop. Becklin Garrett playing more towards second base. And a swing and a miss. Nice pitch from Carly. 3 up, 3 down here in the bottom half of the second inning. Nothing across for the Willard Tigers. Our score remains the same. Neosho nothing, Willard nothing as well. We'll return after this on the KNEO Sports Network.
Tally Tire at 18152 East Highway 86 is a proud supporter of local high school athletics. Tally Tire is your full-service car and truck headquarters. They carry name-brand tires such as Nexen, Mastercraft, and Uniroyal, ATC camper shells and bed covers, and do oil changes and tune-ups. Call Tally Tire today for all your automotive needs at 417-451-0457 or online at tallytire.com.
Family Market, located at 201 North Neosho Boulevard, is your friendly hometown grocery store with delicious deli and the best selection of fresh meats and beautiful produce. Family Market can also take care of all your catering needs. Whether your upcoming event is big or small, Family Market can handle it all. Call 451-0057. That's 451-0057. Check out the Family Market Facebook page for weekly specials. Go Wildcats from Family Market of Neosho.
Welcome back to Willard, Missouri. It is the top half of the third inning. There's not only not a score, there's not been a base runner, Jim. We've had 3 up, 3 down on both sides in both innings.
Outstanding pitching from both sides. Carly Kennard has 4 strikeouts out of the 6 outs that she has recorded in this ball game. Up to bat is Avon Blair, the left fielder. Avon coming in, hitting right at that 300 mark. She has done very well these past several games to start some rallies for the Lady Cats.
Yeah, she's going to step in, and one thing about that dirt, she can get a little bit of a, whoa.
I think Burke's lost control of that. I thought she was throwing that to you and I over here.
I did too. She kind of grinning to herself about that one. But that's a ball.
They slip away from time to time. Ball 1 to Avon Blair.
As I was saying, it was a dirt infield, and you can kind of dig in just a little bit in the batter's box. It's something our Cats are not used to.
Get a little traction. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
That was a good solid swing by Avon that time.
Cats have hit the ball. They've hit it well, but unfortunately right at someone. They've flying out deep into right center field this afternoon.
Olivia Emery will be up, and then it is Ashlyn Stevens.
And the pitch fouled away back here on the screen. 2 strikes and a ball on Avon Blair.
Yeah, this is what we talked about in Keys to the Cats. We have the bottom of the lineup that can put the barrel on the ball, and we need them to do that right here. Right down third base line. If she can turn on it, would be a great place to be.
And here's the 1-2 pitch. It's fouled away. Avon Blair hanging in. With no base runners, there's been no chance for small ball or bunting or anything to advance the runners, even to scoring position. This could be one of those ball games where it is extremely close at the very end. This is
looks like maybe she's got her timing down now. She's had 3 foul balls.
And the pitch hits.
There it was.
Smashed down to the right side, just out of play. That would have been a nice hit if it would have fallen in fair. They even got a good piece of that. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no out in the top of the 3rd inning. Coming to you live this afternoon from Willard, Missouri. A good crowd, a good faithful crowd, and a lot of folks from Neosho have made the journey down the interstate. And good to have you folks at home with us as well. That pitch is low.
Nice job, nice job. It was 88 degrees game time. My phone said it felt like 92, and there is no wind at all. Well, there's a little bit of wind right now, but that's the first wind that we've felt.
Remember how good the garden hose would feel right now?
Oh, you're not a kid.
Just to get sprayed. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Ball inside.
Ooh, that was so close. 3-2 is the count. Avon Blair hanging in.
Olivia Emery and then Ashlyn Stevens.
Here's the payoff pitch coming from Hannah Burks.
Next.
Avon Blair looking right into the sun. That's difficult for the hitters this afternoon at this time of the day.
I'd say this is going to be her pitch, and it was. She fouled it off.
Just got a piece of that.
Yeah. Hannah Burks does not want to be the first one to blink, so she's going to throw strikes.
John, looking at that sun, that is playing it's very difficult for the catcher and the batter right now.
Yeah.
I know they're having to squint their eyes. Here's the payoff pitch.
Ball 4.
And there's a base runner. Avon Blair does her job, gets on base. That is the first base runner from either team this afternoon. Base on balls to Avon Blair. Here comes number 9, the right fielder, Olivia Emery. Olivia hitting right around that 270 mark. And she does a good job just to get on base. So important in these recent Wildcat victories.
Yeah, she's been...
And she bunts it. It's a clean bunt. Third baseman picks it up. It gets away.
Here come the Cats. We're going to score.
No, let's see. They're going to hold her up down at third. And just like that, Olivia Embry does her job. A nice bunt turns into a base hit. Third baseman came charging in. That was Miller. She threw it to first and out of the reach of the first baseman.
Here's Ashlyn Stevens. We've seen her bunt the ball a couple of different times. We'll see what happens this time.
Cats are threatening. No one out, 2 on. Runners on the corners, first and third. And that'll bring up Ashlyn Stevens, like John mentioned. Ashlyn coming in, batting around the 150 mark. She's a good defensive player for the Lady Cats. See what they have up their sleeve right now. Top of the order will be up after that. She's going to bunt. She holds up the throw down to third base. Gets back in time.
But Olivia Embry takes second base, so we've got runners on second and third. There's no outs.
Good play by the Cats. That's all Willard could do. That takes away a possible double play or force out at second. Cats can try something differently. 1 ball, no strikes, no out. Ashlyn Stevens at the plate. She's going to bunt again. It's high.
No, she was safe. All right.
And the other umpire said she did not go around.
Yeah, some of the Willard faithful over there don't care much for that call.
The ball was high. It was a riser from Burks.
Yes, it was.
I think he said it's 2-0. The timekeeper upstairs is just a little slow, just a little off. If you see that on your screen, I think it's 2 balls and no strikes on Ashlyn Stevens. Comes the pitch from Burks.
Yeah, third baseman is already starting to squeal in.
Gonna hit again, bunt again. It's foul.
They caught her on the leg.
Ooh, right off the left ankle.
The shin. Yes, it did.
And she is hurting. She's on the ground right now. They'll bring the trainer out. Hope she's okay. That's got to smart.
Yeah, she's going to get up and walk it off. That was right on that shin, so She's going to walk around, step back in. So good on you, Ashlyn Stevens.
Ashlyn's been trying to bunt, but Burks won't cooperate and give her anything to hit. All the pitches have been risers or on the outside corner of the plate.
Well, and she has a ball and 2 strikes. She still has another opportunity to bunt if she so desires. And bunt would be the play right here. There's no doubt about it.
Like to see Ashlyn get a hit right now. The pitch, she's going to bunt again, and that pitch is high. 3 balls and a strike. If she should get on and load the bases, Autumn Kennard would be up. Autumn hit the first pitch of the game, a ground out to the shortstop. But she's the best hitter on this Wildcat team on deck right now.
Burke's looking things over. Here comes her delivery.
And the pitch,
pulled it back and
a little
she
high,
walked.
and she
Yes.
walked. John, just like that again, the 7, 8, and 9 hitters.
Yeah, they're on base.
They're all on base right now.
The bases are loaded for Autumn Kennard.
2 walks in the inning for Burks. Autumn Kennard at the plate. No out. Bases loaded Wildcats here in the top half of the 3rd inning.
Great at-bat for Ashlyn Stevens that time to load the bases.
And the pitch
There's
is
a call strike.
Nice pitch from Burks on the outside corner. Autumn would just like to slap it over the end of the outfield to bring in a couple of runs. And the pitch from Burks. It's high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Autumn is...
There are no outs.
Autumn is up in the box, towards the very front of that box.
Kendon Smith and then Becklin Garrett.
And
the hitters.
They have all hit the ball well, but right at someone in that first inning. Here's the pitch.
Call strike.
Strike on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Autumn Kennard.
Autumn is so disciplined, she will take that strike all the way until she gets the pitch that she wants, and in her estimation, that was a little outside. She wants to be able to turn on something and drive it.
Bases loaded for the Cats. Here's the pitch. It's
Foul
fouled
ball.
away off to the left side. Autumn is hanging in. Runners remain on base. They're ready to take off if that ball is smashed out of the infield. Base hit could score 2 for the Cats. The pitch. Ooh, so
Inside.
close.
Yes,
It was inside.
I think everybody was looking at that one.
You know, you can just hear the oohs and the ahs and
Yeah,
oh
and I'll tell you,
no's.
the Willard faithful are talking to that home plate umpire, and we're just telling him to keep talking to him. Keep talking to him.
2 balls, 2 strikes on Autumn Kennard. Here's the payoff pitch. Yeah,
Got
swing
her.
and a miss. Autumn goes down swinging. Ball a little on the outside, but that was an important out for the Lady Tigers. Brings up Kendon Smith. Kendon popped out her first time up.
And we know they have the ability to put the double ball play into plays. Kendon needs to hit the ball, and she can hit it left center field and just run forever.
Kendon batting right at that 400 mark for the season. Also another great hitter for the Lady Cats. The first pitch, it's outside.
Shows how much the defense has confidence in their pitcher, Burke. The center fielder is all the way over to the right side of second base.
They're expecting Kendon to put it out in right field, and she does. Fouled away off to the right side, out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bases still loaded for the Lady Cats. They are threatening. We are in the top of the 3rd inning, still no score. Willard and Neosho going head to head.
Burke looking over at her coach, and she's looking down at her sleeve now.
And the pitch. It's off to the right.
Oh, that's going to be in.
That's going to drop.
That's going to bring in 2, maybe 3. It's going to go all the way to the fence, and Kendon Smith is on the way around to second, and here comes Ashley. Stops it. Cats bring in 2.
A nice double from Kendon Smith. 2 Cats score, like John mentioned, 2-0. They hit pay dirt first. Still runners in scoring position with one out. And that brings to the plate the number 3 hitter, Becklin Garrett. Becklin playing shortstop and batting .440 on the season. She flied out deep to right field her first time up. Hannah Burke's in trouble here in the third inning.
Becklin just needs one pitch. One pitch.
And foul tip back to the screen. Boy, what a nice hit by Kendon Smith right to the right side. They were playing her, they were moving to the right side to get something, a fly ball, but boy, that just dropped in there nicely.
Right in and rolled all the way to the fence. Brought in 2 runs.
No balls, 1 strike. The pitch from Burks. It's off to the right side. It's going deep. And it's caught again. They tag up the play at the plate. The play got her. Number 5 goes down. Ashlyn Stevens caught at the plate. It's a double play. But the Cats score first, 2-0 here in the bottom or top half of the third inning. So after 2.5, Neosho 2, Willard 0. We'll return after this on the KNEO Sports Network.
The law offices of Wood & Peterson is sponsoring this portion of Neosho Wildcat Athletics, located at 217 South Lafayette, Neosho, and 431 Virginia Avenue in Joplin. They serve Southwest Missouri with personal claim representation. For more information, the phone number is 417-451-4141 or online at neoshoattorney.com. The law offices of Wood & Peterson are proud supporters of the Neosho Wildcats.
Hard work, dedication, and teamwork are vital to building a championship team. Those are just a few of the many qualities you'll find with the team at Satterley Plumbing, HVAC, and Mechanical Contractors. Since 1892, the Satterley team has been delivering championship service to Joplin and the surrounding area. Satterley is an authorized dealer for quality Lennox products and can keep your home feeling comfortable all year long. For repair or replacement of your current heating and air system, contact the Satterley team today at 417-624-3660 or online at SatterleyPlumbing.com.
Welcome back to Willard. The Cats are up by a score of 2-0, and what a bang-bang play by right fielder Kendon Johnson to catch the ball and then throw Ashley Stevens out at home plate.
You really have to challenge that right fielder. Nice play and nice catch at the plate as well, but a good effort by the Cats. First pitch to Dixon is in for a strike, swing and a miss. The Cats score first, and hopefully, John, that's the first of many this afternoon.
Well, we do, and the Cats get a little taste of it, and they do. There's the ball low and inside.
1 ball, 1 strike on DJ Dixon, also known as Delaney Dixon, playing second base for the Lady Tigers.
Comes the next pitch underway.
It's a smash back to the right side. It's out of play.
I'll tell you, there are a lot of balls hit over into almost into the jungle over there on the right-hand side, out of play.
It's a wooded area. You're not going to find anything over there.
Nope.
Might even find our golf ball.
That's possible, wouldn't it?
1 ball, 2 strikes on Dixon. No one out. Just underway in the bottom half of the third inning. Neosho scored first. They scored 2 in the top of the third. They lead 2-0 over Willard.
Yeah. A little discussion, hand signs with Autumn Kennard and her coach, Dr. Jim Cummings, over there. Kennard. Here comes the pitch underway.
And it's a riser. It's high and outside. Ball 2. Carly's had that luxury. She's been ahead on most of these batters. She has 1, 2, 3, 4 strikeouts after just 2 innings of play. Here's the pitch. It's outside. It's high. Full count, 3-2. She doesn't want to allow Dixon to get on. The Tigers have yet to put anyone on base.
Well, here's where Carly throws the ball and puts it in play. She does not want to be the first, and there's fouled off.
Fouled back to the screen. There is very little room, John. You're looking where the screen where we are and home plate. So when a pass ball, it's a bang-bang play.
Yes, it is.
Every time that they try to steal home or come in on a pass ball.
I saw both Coach Cummings and Autumn out here throwing balls into that backfield and see how far they would bounce back in.
3-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Dixon goes down. That's the 5th strikeout of the afternoon for Carly Kennard. And the Lady Cats still have that lead. 1 away in the bottom of the third inning. You're in tune to the KNEO Sports Network. Jim Jackson, John Ball, proud to be bringing you this ball game on this very important COC contest today. And the winner will be in the driver's seat with only about one more conference game left for the season.
Ball outside to Mia DeWalt, the center fielder.
She was moving to the right to try to get that nice hit from Kenan Smith, but just not there far enough. Here's the pitch. That was low and into the dirt. 2 balls and no strikes.
Carly's going to walk around for just a minute or two, look over at the coach, look down at her sleeve.
Shade starting to come in from the outfield to the inside.
Strike.
To the infield, there's a strike.
Yeah, you know, it may get to us by the time the ball game's over.
About 7 o'clock tonight. And of course, sunset's around 7:10. It gets dark early anymore. And the 2-1 pitch. It's popped up, out of play. Back behind the screen. 2-2 pitch coming from Carly Kennard. Carly is so good. You know, I think we hold our breath when she has a 3-2 count or a 2-2 count. And here's the payoff pitch. It's fouled off again. Back to the screen. Got sister throwing to sister. Autumn, her sister, younger sister, sophomore, behind the plate. How many times they've done that in the backyard over the years? What a nice pitch. The ball goes down. The 6th strikeout from Carly Kennard, 2 away in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. That'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Peyton Hicks.
Now batting number 20, Peyton Hicks.
Peyton is the first baseman, stepping in on the right side. No one has been allowed to get on base. And the pitch, swing and a miss.
Strike 1.
Carly's had some outstanding outings for the Cats the past several starts. Pitched a complete game Tuesday night at home against the Joplin Eagles. Smashed down to the right side, right to Journey. She tags her out, and just a quick ground out. Nothing across, still nothing coming across for the Lady Tigers. Our score after 3 complete, 2-0 Neosho. We'll return after this on the KNEO Sports Network.
The Sports Locker, located at 1206 Neosho Boulevard, Neosho, is a proud supporter and supplier of Crowder College athletics. The Sports Locker also specializes in team sports apparel for high schools and Little League teams. They also have Nike and Under Armour clothing, open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, Saturday from 9:30 to 5, and Sundays noon to 5, or online at shopsportslocker.com. Proud supporters of Crowder College athletics.
All Wildcats all the time. Check out the Neosho Wildcats dedicated video portal on kneo.org. It's the site dedicated completely to your Neosho Wildcats. Watch the games live on the upcoming game schedule on Neosho Wildcat portal at www.kneo.org. And speaking of that, Jim and I will be in Branson, which is just not too far away from here, but we got to drive back home tonight.
Well, we could just go down and stay on the strip down there on 76 Highway and wait for that game tomorrow, but I have a dog back at home and wife out of town, and I need to get home too. So
Absolutely. Well, we're excited to be able to bring the ball game to you. The football Wildcats, who have an 0-5 record, have a really great opportunity against the Branson Tigers tomorrow night. Pre-game show will be at 6:15, and the opening kickoff will be at 7.
Carly Kennard stepping in. We're in the top half of the 4th inning. Neosho on top of Willard, 2-0. Hannah Burke's gone the distance for the Lady Tigers. Her first pitch. It's smashed to the right side. It's going deep, but right at the right fielder. And another long out for the Lady Cats. That was a nice hit. John, if we had had that last inning, that would have scored a run from third base.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Here is Abby Hart. Addie Hart is our second baseman. First time she was up, she struck out. Cats have the luxury right now of going through the lineup one time and at least being able to see what Hannah Burke throws.
We know she throws hard, and that ball is low and outside. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 away. Top of the 4th inning, Neosho on top of Willard, 2-0. Infield playing in, and the pitch.
Ball low and outside.
It is low again.
Cats up by a score of 2-0 by virtue of the bottom of the lineup. Avon Blair walked. Emery got a single, and Stevens went ahead and walked.
Yeah, the base is loaded in the 2nd inning. There's a nice smash off to the left side. Base hit by Addie Hart, and that's a nice clean signal. Got past the shortstop Anderson.
And that's saying something because Anderson's got quite a bit of range.
She could have snagged that. I don't know if she would have made the out. That would have been a long throw. She's no Derek Jeter, but she's not bad out there.
No, she's not. And here's Journey Arnold.
Journey can hit the long ball as well.
She flied out all the way to the fence to the right fielder, Johnson.
1 away. There's a foul ball off to the right side again. Scared the kids playing in the sandbox over there. No balls, 1 strike. Journey Arnold at the plate, hitting right around that .315 mark. Also has a very good on-base percentage, which means she can score a lot of runs. The pitch is outside.
Low and outside for a ball. Good eye.
Evens the count at 1 apiece. Outfield shifting more to the right side. Second base playing a little deep, expecting a hit to the right side. Arnold has power to that side of the plate. Oh, it's a foul ball.
Yeah.
John, that ball was low as well. That could have been very easily.
Yes, it could. It certainly could. Cats have got a runner on first base in Addie Hart. She hit a single over between third and shortstop.
Well, Journey's not thinking about a bunt to move anyone over.
No, she's not. And Avon Blair comes up next.
And the pitch, it's fouled away.
Yeah.
She's hanging in. One away. Once again, top half of the 4th inning. Neosho on top of Willard in this COC matchup, 2-0. It's been a great ball game. 2 great teams out here today. And the pitch, it's a smash to the right side. Out, it's going to drop.
It's going to drop, and it's in there, and there's nobody at second base. So Hart goes ahead and gets second base. Those are so ticky. If that ball drops, she's got to run. If it's caught, she's got to get back to first base fast. And we already know what kind of a arm Mrs. Johnson has out there in right field.
And Addie was kind of hung up in no man's land there. Didn't know what to do, but everything worked out fine. Cats have runners at first and second, 1 away. And this brings up Avon Blair, who walked her first time up.
And came around to score.
She scored the first of 2 runs in the top half of the 3rd. We're in the 4th. The pitch
strike 1
on the outside corner. Nice pitch from Hannah Burks.
It was a little bit of an outside pitch. Caught that outside corner.
The pitch from Burks.
Fouled
away.
Right back at us. Good old net.
I could have caught that one.
Yeah. We had someone just say it's 86 degrees outside. I feel so much cooler now, don't you?
Yeah, certainly. Heat index around 90.
Yeah. No balls and 2 strikes on Avon Blair, the left fielder.
Cats with 2 on. Runners at first and second. It's a smash to the shortstop. As she muffs the ball, the throw to first.
Got her.
They got her. Avon Blair goes down. It's a force out. She grounds out to the shortstop, but Anderson's only play was to first. I thought she might try to go to second for a force out, but that puts the Cats in scoring position. Runners at second and third, 2 away, and that brings up Olivia Embry.
She had a base hit her last time up and came on around to score.
Olivia is a smart hitter. She's batting around that 270 mark. 2 away, and the pitch.
Ball strike.
On the outside corner.
A little bit of a curveball there. We call that a backdoor curveball.
Burks is hanging in. Second inning in a row, she's been into a little bit of a jam. as the Cats have opened things up. Oh, swing and a miss. That would have been a nice hit from Olivia. Second and third runners, 2 out. Score 2-0 in favor of Neosho on top of Willard. We're in the top of the 4th inning. She's faking a bunt. She comes back.
Ball outside.
She held back, 1 ball, 2 strikes. She looks down to the coach at third base to get her signals. She's up in the batter's box.
It looks like she enjoys that with 2 strikes, that fake bunt, I'll tell you.
Third baseman playing in for a possible bunt. It's a smash back to the pitcher. Quick throw to first base, and Olivia grounds out. Nothing across, 2 left on base for the Cats that inning. After 3.5, it's Neosho 2, Willard nothing. We'll return after this on the KNEO Sports Network.
You found it, the ultimate car wash, the one that leaves your vehicle looking brand new every single time. Do we have a prep team that pre-washes? You bet. Over 300 ports applying soap to your vehicle? Yes, sir. 40 high-pressure nozzles providing over 2,500 psi of pressure? Who wouldn't? Buff and dry features that dry your car along with combined 100 horsepower blowers? Try 150. Be careful, we might just blow you away.
It's the bottom half of the 4th inning in Willard, Missouri. The Neosho Wildcats are up on Willard by a score of 2-0. We want to thank Edgewood Bowl, People's Bank of Seneca, Missouri State, Southern State University, Satterley Plumbing, Compton CPA Group, First Community Bank, and Specialty Risk. If it wasn't for those people, you wouldn't have the luxury of seeing this ball game this afternoon, and we certainly appreciate it.
Carly Kennard has faced 9 batters. She has struck out 6 of those 9, and we lead to the bottom of the 4th. In the top of the order, the shortstop, Reese Anderson. She struck out her first time up in the first inning of this ball game. Cats up by the score of 2-0. Don't go away. It's a good one. All these ball games have been great in this past 2 weeks for the Lady Cats. They are fun to watch.
Yeah, that shadow is coming in now. It's about at the pitcher's circle, making it a little bit more difficult for the batters to see the ball come out of the shade.
And it was a change-up. It was outside. Ball 1. Here comes the pitch from Kennard. It's a smash to left center. It's going to drop for a base hit. Anderson, it goes all the way to the wall, and here comes the Tigers. That's the first hit of the ball game. Well, John Carley has faced all 9 batters, so they've all had the opportunity to see what she has to offer. It brings up the senior Hannah Burks, the pitcher. She flied out deep to right field her first time up. Anderson, nice clean hit between the left fielder and the center fielder, all the way to the wall, back out to the flagpole.
Yeah, it was almost dead into the flagpole. There's a foul, and it's
little pop up. Autumn couldn't grab it. It was right behind the umpire.
Yeah, she had trouble seeing where that ball actually went. Everybody was hollering at to help her, but
no balls, 1 strike on the pitcher, Hannah Burks. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Carley. It's high, outside, ball 1. Anderson down at second base, runner in scoring position for the Tigers. First time they've had a base runner in this ball game. It's low. Ball 2, 2-1 the count. Carley still throwing hard. This is where she really excels, John, in these.
Yeah, she jumps in here and gets herself out of trouble.
In these mid-innings. And the pitch.
Call strike.
Yeah.
There it was.
Good pitch from Carley right in the down the gut. It's 2-2.
Burke twisted on that one like she wanted to take it and didn't, but it was right down the middle.
Score still 2-0 Neosho. The pitch. It's
got her.
Foul tipped, and she caught it. Strike 3. She strikes out. She goes down. That's the 7th strikeout of the afternoon for Carly Kennard. Allison Miller, third baseman, coming to the plate. She also struck out in the first inning. 1 away. That was an important out for Carly Kennard and the Lady Cats. The pitch, it's fouled away.
Back out of the way, yeah.
Well, you know the Tigers are fired up right now, John. They'd like to bring in a run. They're going to be swinging at just about anything that comes down the pike.
Well, I'd say that's the case, and this is the time for the defense to show Carly that they're backing her up. Here comes the next pitch.
Oh, that was so low. That was an off-speed pitch from Carly.
That was just a little bit low, but it was a nice pitch.
That shade starting to come down as the sun's fading in the west. Some shadows there between the mound and home plate. And the pitch, it's also low. It's pass ball. The runner will scoot down to third base. Still one away, and the count's 2-1 on Miller. So the Tigers looking to get on the scoreboard. One away, bottom half of this fourth inning. The pitch from Kennard. It's, oh, what a nice hit. It's going foul ball. It was out of here.
That was not only out of here, it was up in the parking lot. I thought that was going to hit a truck.
Oh, that was, you could see that off the bat of Allison Miller. If that had been fair, that was gone. That would have tied the game. But that was curving to the left of that foul pole. That'll get the crowd excited, John. They're going to set back in. Evens the count at 2 apiece. Here's the payoff pitch from Carly Kennard to Miller.
Got her!
And she goes down for the second time. 2 away, and that brings up Ozzie Cooper, the left fielder.
Ozzie Cooper grounded out 5-3 her last time up on a really nice play by Kinlan at third base.
She bats from the left side. She's back in the batter's box. A bunt will not do anything right now. They need a hit. And the first pitch is low and inside.
Well, that was Carly Steamer. There's no doubt about it. You could hear that. We'll get that close enough to home plate. You could hear that ball pop into the glove.
Umpire having the young lady step back into the box. Cooper going to give it another go. And the pitch is in there. Strike. Nice pitch. Evens the count at 1 apiece. 2 away. Carly Kennard trying to work out of this jam here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Cats remain on top 2-0. Cooper grounded out, and it's a smash to Becklin Garrett. The throw to first in time. Got her, and she goes down. Nothing across. For the Willard Tigers, they leave one stranded at third base. Our score after 4 complete. Neosho 2, Willard nothing. We'll return after this on the KNEO Sports Network.
McKay Quality Roofing is a proud supporter of KNEO Radio and the Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. They are located in their new offices at 8115 South Neosho Boulevard. They specialize in roof removal and replacement of residential and commercial properties. In order to serve you better, they have offices in Neosho, Cassville, and Grove, Oklahoma. Call McKay Quality Roofing at 417-455-3326 for a free quote or online at McKayQualityRoofing.com for more information. And go Cats!
Well, the Cats had their first scare in the top half or the bottom half of the fourth inning. A runner got all the way to third, but as we've seen Carly do so many times, she worked her way out of that, and the defense backed her up. She threw a ground ball to Becklin, who threw it over to first base to retire the side, but she also had a couple of strikeouts of her own along the way.
She got out of a tough jam. Miller had a long at-bat appearance, and she hit one. It was a rocket out of here, but it was foul just past the left field marker. That would have tied the game up. She eventually struck out, then Cooper grounded out to Becklin Garrett at shortstop.
Yeah, she hit that ball and looked like it was going to hit a car out there in the parking lot, and that parking lot is a good 30, maybe 40 feet from the fence, so she hit it a long way. Here's Ashlyn Stevens.
Ashlyn up to the plate. She walked her first time up to get on base. She will be followed by Olive Kennard, and that pitch in for a strike. Good pitch from Hannah Burks.
Cats could use a couple of insurance runs right here because I don't think we want to sell these Willard Tigers short.
Because the Tigers' top of the order eventually will come up again. Oh, another pitch outside. Yeah. That was a close pitch, but a good one.
Well, it was, and Burke seems to look out and look at Ashlyn and see if she can catch that outside corner.
Ashlyn up at the front of the box. Oh, got her 3 straight pitches, and she was looking on that one. 1 away here in the top of the 5th inning. That brings up the leadoff hitter, Autumn Kennard. Autumn is grounded out and also struck out. Batting right at the 470 mark on this season. Cats with a 10-game winning streak on the line. And the pitch. It's a foul off to the screen. Fouled behind her.
Kendon Smith and then Becklin Garrett up for the Cats. We talk about the bottom of the batting order. It's time for the top of the batting order to produce some runs.
They have hit it hard right at someone. There's another smash. Good catch by the coach for Willard.
Yeah, Ashley Williams.
No balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Autumn needs to be careful here. 0-2 pitch coming. It's a good smash to the shortstop. Good pickup by Anderson. The throw to first in time. And Autumn Kennard goes down again, yet to get on base. Nice bang-bang play by Reese Anderson, the shortstop for the Willard Tigers.
Well, she certainly showed us her range right there. She came all the way across, and that was a line drive shot that she caught on the first bounce and made the out.
Becklin Garrett at the plate. Shortstop. She's flied out twice today.
Kendon Smith.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kendon Smith. She had the double the last time up. Oh, it's a nice hit off to the right field. Right at the right fielder. 1-2-3 inning for the Lady Cats. Nothing across in the top of the 5th. Our score remains the same, 2-0. Neosho on top. We'll return after this from the KNEO Sports Network.
The Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce invites you to download the new Experience Neosho app, available for free on the Apple and Google Play Store. Your guide to eat, shop, play, and stay in Neosho, and your direct link to KNEO Wildcat Sports. Download the app, register to win weekly prizes, and listen to your favorite Wildcat sports. Good luck, Wildcats. We can't wait to hear you ring that bell.
When you grow for Happy Egg, you focus on the birds and not the checkbook. Happy Egg offers startup and new flock cost support and yield-based compensation. The number is 479-925-8855. Or for more information, visit happyegg.com/grower to apply today. Jim, it just wasn't meant to be the top half of the 5th inning. The Cats did not score, but we were still holding on to a 2-0 lead.
Very fast inning in the top half of the 5th inning. Boy, 1-2-3. Becklin Garrett will be up for the Cats when they do come back in the top of the 6th inning. Boy, this game is really flying by quickly. Autumn Kennard back at catcher. Carly Kennard pitching. Carly has 7 strikeouts. She's allowed 1 hit in 4 complete innings of play as we move to the bottom of the 5th inning. And leading off will be Olivia Aru, the designated player.
She struck out her first time up, but she swung the bat like that. She could very well have some pop on the bat, too.
It's a good hitting ball club. The Willard Tigers, they've played some tough competition. Their coach says they play a lot of teams from central Missouri and, of course, over in the Springfield area, as well as those in the COC. They play a lot of tournament action, just like Neosho, so they have the experience. Oh, that ball was low. It looks close.
Low and outside for a ball.
Crowd getting into this ball game. Good crowd on hand. They love their Tigers here in Willard. And the foul back to the screen.
Willard, Coach Williams looking down at her kind of a little frustrated that maybe she didn't catch that pitch. That was a good pitch to hit.
Shade is coming in past the pitching circle. Sun going down. Oh, nice one. Nice swing and a miss from Aru. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Jadge Renison will be next, and she struck out her first time up.
And the pitch, swing and a miss. That's strikeout number 8 for Carly Kennard. Crowd loving this from Neosho. Hope you are as well back home in Neosho here on the KNEO Sports Network. 2-0 Neosho as we're in the bottom half of the 5th inning.
Yeah, our Cats need to stay on their toes. They don't need to be sitting back because this Willard group can score at any given time.
And a pitch outside to number 9, Jazz Jennison. Willard has had only one base runner, and that was a double by Reese Anderson. In the last inning, she was left stranded at third. They could not bring her in. Just outstanding pitching from Carly Kennard. And the pitch in for a strike. Nice one. John, the good thing about this Wildcat team, they're all coming back next season.
Yes, they are.
Only one senior. That's Kylie Flewelling. Swing and a miss. Jennison went around. That's strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away. Carly'd like to make easy work here. Top of the order will eventually come around, probably at least in the 7th inning. There's a smash back to
Carly.
Carly, the throw to first.
Got her.
Got her in time, so Jennison grounds out to the pitcher, 2 away. That brings up DJ Dixon. This is the bottom of the order.
Dixon struck out in the 3rd inning on her first time up.
These are the innings that Carly excels. She has 8 strikeouts in the ball game, giving up only 1 hit. The pitch. It's a ball outside.
Little outside. It's one of those little rising fastballs. Just didn't quite meet its mark.
Dixon struck out, the second baseman, her first time up. It's a smash to center field.
Ashlyn Stevens is back there. She's under it and got it.
Nice catch. Flied out, 1, 2, 3 inning. Very fast ball game. Nothing across in the bottom of the 5th for the Willard Tigers. The score remains the same. Neosho 2, Willard nothing. We'll return after this on the KNEO Sports Network.
People's Bank of Seneca, proudly investing in our community and you since 1996. Locations in Joplin, Neosho, and Seneca. Bank PBS, peoplesbankofseneca.com.
Since 1997, First Community Bank has understood the importance of community banking and the many roles we play in empowering our local communities. We were founded on the principle of putting community first. 25 years later, this still holds true because there's value in being part of a community. Each of our neighbors play an integral role. It's why we work really hard to support you. We are proud to continue serving you. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Willard, Missouri. It is the top half of the 6th inning. The 3, 4, 5 hitters for the Cats are up. Cats have a lead of 2-0.
John, this is such an important at-bat for the Lady Cats. Becklin Garrett has flied out twice. She's hit it hard, but right at someone. Carly Kennard has flied out and grounded out. These are your 2 best hitters, the strongest hitters for the team. We need some power right now, or just a base runner, because the bottom of the order, and they've done their job as well. Avon Blair, Olivia Embry, and Ashlyn Stevens have all done what's been asked. They've had some base hits and some walks to get into scoring position. That's all you can ask.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Here's Becklin. She flied a long way back to the right fielder in the 3rd inning.
They're playing her deep to the right side because that's her power alley. And the pitch from Burks. It's smashed off to the right side, out of play. Ashlyn is swinging away. She gets a hold of that, John. Say goodbye.
Becklin steps in. She likes to stare the pitcher down just a little bit before the ball comes, and she's looking right at her, and she's getting ready. She's down in her crouch. And
oh, swing and a miss. 2. That was a good pitch. Right down the middle. No balls, 2 strikes. Burks on top of in the count on Becklin.
Carly Kennard and Addie Hart will be up in this inning for the Cats.
Right fielder looking for something. Here's the pitch. It's outside, way outside. Ball on the strike on Becklin Garrett. Becklin coming in at .440 for the season.
Ball and 2 strikes, and here comes the pitch underway.
It's a smash to the right side. The center fielder going back to the wall. It's overhead.
It's going to be a double at least. Maybe.
Yeah, she's going to stand up double from Becklin Garrett all the way to the wall over the head of the center fielder. Misplayed out there, but nice clean hit from Becklin Garrett.
Showing great respect for the outfielder's arms out there. Vivaldi was able to throw the ball a long way, as well as Johnson.
Cats are in business here in the 6th inning. No out, runner at second. Carly Kennard at the plate. The pitch, it's low. Third baseman, shortstop actually. No, third baseman is coming in deep.
Yeah, there was second baseman was on the move over to first base, so second base was wide open.
Carly would like to move Becklin to third if possible. And the pitch, it's a smash to the third baseman. Becklin's going to go to third, the throw to first in time, so Carly grounds out, but she does her job. Becklin scoots into third base with one out. That'll bring up Addie Hart. Addie had a nice base hit her last time up.
And she hit the ball right between the third baseman and shortstop for a base hit, and that would score Becklin this time.
We'd like to see Becklin come across the plate. One away, top of the 6th inning. Neosho still on top, 2-0. Willard held to just one hit in this ball game. Only one base runner. It's a smash to the right side. It's going foul. Just out of play. Addie Hart at the plate. She has some power as well. She can hit to all fields. She's a smart hitter, can go with the pitch.
We've seen these cats that take what is given to them and go with the pitch.
And
ball low and inside.
Good eye from Addie Hart. Important COC game this afternoon. These ladies know it. They can feel it. A lot can happen in these last 2 innings. One away, count even at one apiece. The pitch.
Inside.
2 balls and a strike on Addie Hart. Addie batting at .305. Maybe a little more now with that one hit last time up.
She's going to wait for her pitch.
Oh, a nice smash. Oh, beautiful hit, dead center field.
Be a double
That's
for her.
Going to go out to the wall. She's better hurry. She's going to get in time. They got
her, but the run scores.
Run scores. It was a nice hit from Addie Hart. We'll give her a single, but she was out on the attempt to make it a double. That's 2 away. It's now 3-0. Neosho, nice hit all the way to the wall, but the center fielder really picked it up and had a strong arm. That was Mia DeVault. This is Journey Arnold, the first baseman. She had a nice single her last time up. Bases are empty now for the Wildcats.
Journey and then Evan Blair.
Yeah, pitch is in there. Little on the inside corner.
Yeah. She really looked that one over. She wanted it, and she maybe should pull the trigger on it.
0-1 pitch coming into the dirt. Burks looks a little tired right now and with her selection of pitches. Cats coming alive with their hitting. It's still a very good defensive team for Willard. That pitch was...
Yeah,
she went around.
Yep.
He deferred to the first baseman. He said, yep, she broke the plane. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. No one on for the Lady Cats. 1 run in here in the top half of the 6th inning. And the pitch. It's a smash to the right side. It's going to be a little pop out. Journey Arnold goes down, but more damage done by the Lady Cats. They score 1. Our score after 5.5, Neosho 3, Willard nothing. We'll return after this on the KNEO Sports Network.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
At the Hillcrest Church of Christ, we're striving to be His own people, eager to do what is good. Join us for worship at 10 and 6 Sundays, and for class Sunday morning at 9 and Wednesday evening at 7. You're sure to find a warm welcome and friendly people seeking to please God according to His Word. Wildcats, join us every Tuesday morning before school for Devo and Donuts at 7 a.m. Learn more about the Hillcrest Church of Christ at neoshochurchofchrist.org.
Welcome back to Willard, Missouri. The Cats got an insurance run that time. This count is now 3-0 in favor of the Neosho Wildcats. And here's Mia DeVault.
And the first pitch is in for a strike. She looked for an attempted bunt. John, this is the 8th of 9 hitters up. Number 9 hitter on deck, and you're going to have to face the top of the order. If not this inning, the next inning for sure. I can see another barn burner at the end of the ball game here. It's not over. It's not over yet. Nice
strike
pitch. Two quick strikes on Mia DeVault. She struck out her first time up in the third inning. Carly Kennard's pitched the complete game, has 8 strikeouts and has allowed only 1 hit. A good clean hit by Reese Anderson. And there's a riser on the outside.
Well, the shadow has come all the way in except into the batter's box. Infield is completely covered by the shade right now.
You know, it's got to be hard to pick that pitch up out of that. There's this nice smash to the right side. Steven, she misplays the ball in the right field. It goes to the fence. DeVault back into second base. A nice hit by DeVault to get this rally going for the Lady Tigers. Stevens overran the ball into right field. She stuck her glove out there and it touched it, but she couldn't haul it in. Nobody out. And we're in the bottom of the 6th inning. This is the number 9 hitter, Peyton Hicks. Peyton grounded out her first time up.
She plays first base.
Tigers would like to do something right here to get back in the ball game. That's only the second hit of the day.
Ball high and outside.
Mia DeVault standing down at second base. It's fouled back into the screen. Crowd is silent right now.
Here comes a pitch from Carly.
It's a smash. That's a base hit. Runners at the corner. Well, the 8 and 9 hitters, John, are doing their job for the Lady Tigers right now.
Yes, they are. And there's no outs.
No one out. That brings the top of the order up.
Now we're going to have a
pitch runner.
And that pinch runner, number
1, Reese Anderson.
Reese Anderson coming to the plate. Reese had a clean double.
27 is Sydney West. And we're going to take time and
going to talk things over with Carly. Get the infield squared away, what they're going to do defensively. Runners at the corner. That was the 8 and 9 hitters, John, that were easy outs earlier in the ball game, but they're causing some problems, but they've done their job to get on base, to have the top of the order up. And the Cats would like to work out of this right now. They've got a force-out possibility at second and first base, but runners on the corner, they don't want to make a mistake. And a good hitter at the plate from Reese Anderson. She has struck out and also had a double. 3-0 Neosho here in the bottom half of the 6th inning, but Willard is threatening. The pitch. It's a smash on the left side. Oh, that was so close. They say it's fair. It was over the bag.
2 runs are going to score.
And the throw, they'll hold it up. And 2 runs in. Reese Anderson with a nice double. Second time this afternoon. John, that ball was right over the top of the third base. That was so close. The umpire had a good view of that. Out into left field. And we have a ball game. It's 3-2. Neosho. Coach Cummins would like to talk things over.
She's going to say that was a foul ball.
She's talking with the umpire.
because that ball hit fair and then went into a mud puddle on the foul ball side.
You'd think there'd be some interference with that. He's going to talk it over with the other umpire right now to get a ruling. Maybe not.
That's probably not going to. Base umpire is not going to change home plate umpire's mind. He was right there and he had a good view.
That was such a close play. The Cats are still up 3-2, and that brings up the pitcher, Hannah Birch. She's flied out, struck out. There's still no one out. Runner in scoring position down at second base. Tigers want to get back in this ball game. Carly Kennard has gone the distance. It's a smash down to Becklin Garrett. The throw to first in time. And there's one away. Burt goes down with a ground out. Runner at third. One away, and that brings up Allison Miller. Miller has struck out twice in this ball game.
Becklin looked at third base as if she could make the force, but not force the tag out of third, but wisely saw that wasn't going to happen and got the ball over to first base to Journey.
People thought Journey may have pulled her foot on that tag, but umpire called her out. Pitch is outside. Exciting ball game here. Neosho hanging on. It's 3-2, bottom of the sixth. Runner at third base. One away. Carly Kennard with a 1-0 pitch. It's foul tip. Evens the count at one apiece. What a softball game we have. We knew it wasn't going to be nothing across for this Willard team. Just a matter of time.
We've got one out and a runner on third base. We'll see the infield pop in just a little bit. Called strike.
Nice strike.
Yeah. A strikeout here would do wonders for the Cats.
A big pitch from Carly Kennard. Miller has gone down swinging the past two times. One runner at third. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled away back to the screen.
She reached way out in front for that ball.
John, she heard you talking about her. She tried to hit us with that foul ball.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, ball and two strikes on Ashley Miller.
Carly Kennard looking over the signals, looking at the coach. One away, one on. The pitch, it's popped up. Center field coming in. Becklin Garrett's calling for it. Becklin has it. The throw to the plate. In time, runner gets back safely, two away. Runner remains at third base. Miller flies out to the shortstop and brings up the cleanup hitter, Ozzie Cooper. Ozzie batting left fielder, and she bats from the left side. She is back in the batter's box.
She is grounded out twice.
This would be a big out for Carly. This is all the top of the order. She could get through this with a lead intact. It's down to one run. It's 3-2 Neosho. The pitch.
Strike one. Ooh, no, it wasn't.
No, that's a little high.
Second guess the umpire on that one. That one was right down the middle, but it must have been a little bit high.
One ball, no strikes on Ozzie Cooper. That ball high and inside. 2 runs have come in here in the bottom of the sixth for the Willard Tigers. Neosho hanging on with a 1-run lead. It's 3-2. What a ball game this has been. 2 out, 1 on. 2 balls, no strikes on Cooper. It's off to the left side.
Blair, and she's got it.
Oh, the Cats get out of the inning. A long hit by Cooper to the left fielder. They leave one stranded. 2 come in. The score after 6. Neosho 3, Willard 2. We'll return after this on the KNEO Sports Network.
At the Hillcrest Church of Christ, we're striving to be His own people, eager to do what is good. Join us for worship at 10 and 6 Sundays, and for class Sunday morning at 9 and Wednesday evening at 7. You're sure to find a warm welcome and friendly people seeking to please God according to His Word. Wildcats, join us every Tuesday morning before school for Devo and Donuts at 7 a.m. Learn more about the Hillcrest Church of Christ at neoshochurchofchrist.org.
The Freeman Family YMCA is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Serving the 4-state area, the Freeman Family Y believes in putting Christian principles into practice through programs, building a healthy spirit, mind, and body. With 2 locations to serve the area in Grove, Oklahoma and Neosho, the Freeman Family Y open 5:30 to 9 Monday through Saturday, 1 to 5 on Sunday. For more information, you can go online to ymcaswmo.org or call us at 417-455-9999. We're back in Willard, Missouri. It's the top half of the 7th inning. The Cats hold on to now a slim lead of 3-2. They scored 2 in the 3rd and 1 in the 6th. Willard comes up in the bottom half of the 6th inning and scored two runs to tighten the ball game up. And it is going to be the 7, 8, and 9 hitters. Here's Jim.
They've done their job this afternoon. Avon Blair steps in, playing left field. She's walked and she's grounded out, playing good defense for the Cats. Everybody straight away. John, we're out by the airport. Can you see the plane coming in on the screen?
Yeah, I sure can. I wonder if they're watching us coming in.
They probably have a bird's eye view, you might say, of the ballpark. Good afternoon in Willard. Smash off to the right side of the second baseman. It's caught. The throw is so close. Avon Blair grounds out to the second baseman. The second baseman had a difficult time getting the ball out of her glove, but just in time. Olivia Embry will come up. She has had a base hit and also grounded out today. John, would like to see one of these young ladies get on base and bring up the top of the order again. I don't like to see another insurance run or two.
Well, that would be really nice, wouldn't it? Here comes the first pitch, and it's swung on, strike one.
Good swing by Olivia. Good pitch by Hannah Burks. Carly Kennard has struck out 8 during 6 innings and given up 3 hits, but damage was done. The Tigers scored 2 in the bottom half of the 6th inning. It's now 3-2 Neosho. 0-1 pitch coming from Burks. It's a smash down to the left side, knocked away. It's going to go in for a base hit, and an error on the third baseman. Third baseman couldn't find the handle off the glove of Allison Miller.
Yeah, we're going to...
Coach going to talk to Ashlyn Stevens. 1 out, 1 on.
This is not going to surprise me to see Ashlyn take the first 3 pitches and then bunt.
1-2-5 is the signal, whatever that means. John, you should know that one by now.
I think I probably do. I think this is going to be a
take.
Run with a bunt.
Okay, we shall see. 1 out here on the top of the 7th. The bunt. It's a foul ball.
Just stepped off foul.
Just off to the right side. Last time up, Ashlyn hit the ball off her left shin, just above her ankle, and we know that hurts. She hung in there for a good at-bat.
It's getting to be pretty pleasant out here right now. I hope the Neosho faithful stay en route on the JV.
Almost 6 o'clock. Oh, nice pitch.
Yeah, she pulled it back.
She came back. She's in good position to bunt. She's right at the top of the batter's box. Olivia Embry down at first base. She has good speed as well. She's a smart base runner. 1-1 pitch coming from Burks. The bunt attempt.
Strike 2.
Strike 2. She committed herself that one. Ball got away from the catcher. Runner stays at first base.
I'm not sure we're not going to do that same thing again right here. But regardless, that's going to bring up the top of the batting order.
And the pitch, 1-2 pitch. It got away. Runner will go down to second. Good bit of base running by Olivia Embry to scamper down from first to second.
It's a passed ball and a runner on second base.
2-2 count on Ashlyn Stevens. 1 away. She's been trying to bunt. She doesn't need to bunt now. She just needs to get on base.
Ball outside.
That was so close.
Yes, it was. Full count.
3-2 count. Here's the payoff pitch. If she gets on, Autumn Kennard is on deck, followed by Kendon Smith. And in the meat of the order with Becklin Garrett and Carly Kennard. A couple of more runs would be nice for the Cats. They may need them in the 7th. Oh, another pass ball. The runner will go down to third base. But more importantly, Ashlyn walks. Good at-bat for Ashlyn Stevens. That brings up Autumn Kennard. Autumn is grounded out, struck out, and grounded out. She is long overdue, batting at the 470 mark.
And we're going to take time out, and everybody's going to get together and confab for just a minute or two, and we'll see if they've got a play coming up. That would probably, if they do it, could try to decoy us off of third base.
Well, they force out at either second or first. They could go for a double play. It depends on where that ball is hit. But Autumn is a good clean hitter, clean ball hitter. She'll put it in play. And she has some power as well. Umpire coming out saying, ladies, we've had enough of this discussion. Let's play some ball. Scores 3-2 Neosho. We are in the top half of the 7th inning. Cats wanting some more runs. They have runners on the corners at first and third with one away. And the batter is the leadoff hitter, Autumn Kennard. 4th time she has been up this afternoon. She's yet to be on base. And we have a new
pitching change.
New pitching change. That's Delaney Dixon. So
it looks like that Burke may very well go over to first base.
Need a fresh arm in there. She's going to take some warm-up pitches. Want to thank everybody for staying with us this afternoon here on the KNEO Sports Network. If you just joined us, the Cats scored 2 in the 3rd and 1 in the 6th. And the Tigers' runs came in the bottom of the 6th inning. They've only had 3 hits. Carly Kennard has pitched 6 complete. She's had 8 strikeouts and allowed 3 hits.
We watched Dixon warm up a while ago. Look for her to put a lot of spin on the ball coming in.
John, when the Tigers come to the plate in the bottom half of the inning, they will have more of the bottom half of the order. Carly Kennard has faced the young ladies who have caused the most damage in the ball game. So number 17, DJ Dixon, now pitching for the Lady Tigers.
We'll see what Peyton Hicks does. Looks like she's going to go to second base, and Burke is going to go to first.
Burks remains in the ball game. And here's Autumn Kennard. Autumn is long overdue, hitting at the 470 mark. She leads the team in base hits. She's had the most at-bats.
Right up the middle would be a great place.
Just put it in play, and that'll score at least another Wildcat run. 3-2 our score, top half of the 7th. The pitch is in for a strike. The runner goes down to second, so that takes away the force out or the double play. Number 5 scampers down. That's Ashlyn Stevens. Cats have runners at second and third.
And there is one out. Kendon Smith, who had an all-important double in the first inning.
Dixon pitching.
Third inning.
It's a little high and outside. Evens the count at 1 apiece. 1 out, 2 on. Dixon looking at her coaches. Beautiful night at the ballpark. Sun going down. Sun will be setting in the next hour. Oh, foul.
You're welcome.
Hit Kenan Smith. You have to pay attention.
Yeah.
Hit her on the on-deck circle.
Yeah, she did.
0-2 count on Autumn Kennard. Dixon ahead in the count. She is the new pitcher coming in relief of Hannah Burks. The 1-2 pitch, fouled away.
She fouled that one that way.
Autumn is hanging in. And Coach Williams thinks, well, a new pitcher coming in for the Tigers kind of maybe stop some of this bleeding and allowing more runs. They get used to one pitcher with their rhythm, and now you have to face someone new in the top half of the inning.
This is a good at-bat for Autumn, no doubt about it.
The 1-2 pitch. Fouled away off to the side. Boy, if that would have stayed fair, John, that would have scored at least 1 run. Autumn hangs in.
Autumn just needs to contact the ball, and that's what she's looking at doing right now.
This is her 4th time up in the ball game.
Top half of the 7th inning, and the Cats are up by a score of 3-2 over Willard Tigers for all the marbles.
It's fouled off again. It's going to be out of play, just out of play, out of the reach of the left fielder. Couldn't quite grab it. That was Cooper trying to run that ball down.
She is leaving left field wide open for for Autumn.
Even a long fly ball sacrifice would be nice, John. Just anything to bring that run in from third base. The pitch. Oh, swing and a miss. Got her. That was a high outside pitch. She went for it. 2 away. Brings up Kendon Smith. Kendon has had a pop out, a fly out, and a nice double. So we need a hit now. Not a long fly ball, but just to keep it in play.
We have got to get the ball out of the infield.
Need a little insurance. 3-2 is our score. What a ball game this has been in Willard, Missouri. Off to the right side. She put it in right field, just out of play. Strike one. Well, John, that sun going down, it's a nice evening. A little bit of a breeze, and sure beats that 90 degrees we had at 3 and 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Boy, it is.
Dixon on the mound. In relief, the pitch.
Oh, strike two.
Nice pitch down the middle. Had her looking. It froze her.
Yeah, all Kendon could do that time was look back at the umpire and see if he called it. And that's exactly what it was. So no balls and 2 strikes to Kendon Smith. Runners on second and third for the Cats. It's the top half of the 7th inning. The Cats are up by a score of 3-2. Kendon steps back out for just a minute.
Gather her thoughts. Important at bat. Runners at scoring position. The pitch. Oh, it's outside.
Yeah. That was an off-speed pitch, and Kendon wasn't biting.
Those are difficult to hold up on. She watched that one carefully go by.
Do you suppose both sides here realize that we're old men with bad hearts?
Oh, I know it. These have been thrilling ball games against Webb City and Joplin. The Cats have played, and they've been victorious. They've played very well. And though it's got a little pop up, it's
going to drop.
Oh,
it dropped and it scored.
And it's going to score 2 runs.
Score 2 runs, yes, sir. 2 runs, yeah.
And a nice little bit of hitting by number 18, Kendon Smith. She gets on with a hit. It's an error by the center fielder. That'll bring in 2 more Wildcats.
Well, I tell you what, I hate to give her an error on that, but she worked so hard at it, but the ground caused a fumble.
Yes,
Ball came down, and
she
that's
fell to
exactly
the ground. She played a good effort.
So the Cats pick up 2. Scout's going out. Score is now 5-2.
And here comes Becklin Garrett to the plate. 1 on. Becklin
is keep it going.
Becklin had a nice double her last time up. 2 runs were important for the Cats.
Becklin's type of pitcher.
I don't think Becklin has ever met a pitcher she didn't like, because she likes to hit them all.
Yes, she does.
She's done a good job this year hitting around that 440 mark.
She does, but she has a tendency to wait on those off-speed pitches, and she can get one in her wheelhouse and go for it.
Oh, swing and a miss. Outside, throw down to first base in time. It was safe. Smith just got back, had a long lead. Becklin went for a low outside pitch. No balls, 1 strike, or 1 ball, 1 strike. Dixon on the mound.
The second baseman is all the way almost to first base.
And it's popped up. It's playable.
It's not.
It's just out of the reach of the right fielder. Becklin will walk back to the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 out, 1 on, 2 in this inning for the Cats.
Becklin has got to put the barrel on the ball right here.
It's an important pitch right here for Becklin. With 2 strikes, she can't afford to make a mistake. Keep this rally going. She'll be followed by Carly Kennard, who's on deck. It's a nice hit.
That's going to be at least
go
a double.
All the way to the wall, off the wall.
And here
they're going to have the runner come in. A nice hit to throw to the plate in time. Becklin Garrett down to second base. Run scores all the way from first. It's now 6-2 in favor of Neosho.
Yeah, this was a time for the Cats to blow it open, and that's exactly what they've done. Here's Carly Kennard. She has flied deep to left field. She has grounded out twice.
She's hit the ball hard. Unfortunately, it's been right at someone. Let's see what they're going to do right now. Dixon in relief. I don't know who they would bring in if they needed a new pitcher, but umpire going out and said, ladies, this is not a coffee break. Let's play some softball.
After Carly, it's going to be Abby.
And John, you know, most of this has come with 2 out.
Yes, it has.
Cats are up 6-2. What a victory this could be for the Cats. The ladies can feel it right now. The pitch. It's popped up out of play.
I was watching to make sure I knew you couldn't turn your head.
I couldn't reach that one. We need some padding on the top of our hats today. Don't forget football tomorrow night. Wildcats will be in Branson. John and I and Luke will have all that action. Game time 7, pregame at 6:15. 0-1 pitch from Dixon. It's outside. Becklin Garrett down at second base. Boy, that hit from Becklin was all the way to the wall.
It was. It was.
No doubt about it. Out of the reach of the left fielder.
Kendon showed us her speed, scoring all the way from first base.
And you got to feel for the center fielder, Mia DeVault. They could have been out of this inning. It's fouled away again. It could have been very easily still a 3-2 ball game, John. That allowed 2 runs, and another hit from Becklin made it 3 runs in the inning.
What a great job of Kendon that time of just putting the bat out there and just basically slapping it out that way.
About 10 minutes after 6 here on the KNEO Sports Network. Oh, a nice hit from Carly Kennard. It's deep to the center fielder, and Carly goes down to the long fly out, but more damage is done. 3 runs come across on the top of the 7th. Our score after 6.5, Neosho 6, Willard 2. We'll return on the KNEO Sports Network.
Happy Egg supports the family farmer because they've seen the difference a choice like this can make. Now you can grow for Happy Egg and choose to raise hens the right way, the happy way. When you grow for Happy Egg, you're growing for a family-owned and operated business. You're raising happy hens on 10+ acres who will lay happy eggs. You're working for yourself. As a Happy Egg grower, you'll receive new flock cost support and yield-based compensation. Visit happyegg.com/grower to apply today.
People's Bank of Seneca, proudly investing in our community and you since 1996. Locations in Joplin, Neosho, and Seneca. Bank PBS, peoplesbankofseneca.com.
We're in Willard, Missouri. It is the bottom half of the 7th inning. The Cats pick up 3 big insurance runs in the top half of the 7th inning and now lead the Willard Tigers by a score of 6-2. 3 outs, Jim, and we go home.
Yes, we do. We like that. Carly Kennard has pitched the distance. She has had 8 strikeouts, allowed 3 hits, and 2 runs coming in the bottom of the 6th inning. She's got through the meat of the order. This is number 23. This is Olivia Aru, and she's the designated player, but more importantly, she has struck out her first 2 times up against Carly. Carly has her number. I'd like to see her make a quick out of these first 2 and kind of breeze through this inning. You don't want to allow your first 2 hitters to get on base. It gets more difficult to get those outs, a little more pressure. And that first pitch is high and away.
Yeah, it was that high riser, and it was just a little bit outside.
Well, the shadows, don't have to worry about those. The sun is behind the trees. Beautiful night. Everybody's on an even playing field. The 1-0 pitch coming from Carly. It's a smash, clean base hit. First hit of the game for Olivia. And the Tigers have their lead runner on. They need 4 to tie it, 5 to win it. We're in the bottom half of the 7th inning. They're going to have a pinch runner down at first base. Aru will come back. It's number 10.
Kendall Williams.
She's a senior.
Kennedy Williams, there she is. She's the one that plays right field. And now the batter is
Jazz Renison. And she's had a strikeout and grounded out. Cats have good defense. Good second and shortstop. The pitch. It's a smash. There's a good double play ball. Ooh.
Got her. Yes! Double play ball.
What a nice play. Double play. Becklin Garrett to Hart to Journey at first base. And Dennison hits into a ground ball. Double play ball. 2 away.
That is the first double play all year, and what a great stab out of the dirt by Journey Arnold.
She reached as far as she could. A good snag to grab that ball. Here's number 17, DJ Dixon. And the first pitch in for a strike. Cats are feeling it now.
Yeah, they're feeling it now.
6-2 the score. Cats could win this one. They could go on to win the championship in the COC. The only thing in their way is the Carthage Tigers next Tuesday night. It's foul tip.
Strike 2.
Carly's going to be giving it all she has right now. Carly's given up only 3 hits. 4 hits, I guess you should say, with that other clean hit from Maru. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Got her!
That's the ball game. That's it. She goes down, and that's it. The final score. Neosho wins a thriller, 6-2 over the Willard Tigers. We'll take a timeout and return here on the KNEO Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
People's Bank of Seneca, proudly investing in our community and you since 1996. Locations in Joplin, Neosho, and Seneca. Bank PBS, peoplesbankofseneca.com.
At Calvary Neosho, we aren't your grandmother's church because she lives in Akron, Ohio, and that would be a terribly long commute for church. But if she did live in Neosho, we at Calvary would be delighted to have her come visit us. And since you live here, we would definitely like you to come visit us. Then, when your Nana comes to visit for Christmas, you can bring her to church and introduce us to her. We're sure she is a delightful lady. You can find us at Facebook /Calvary Neosho or join us in person at 3650 Oak Ridge Extension. We gather for worship Sundays at 10:30 a.m. Calvary Neosho. Not your grandma's church, but we'd sure like to meet her.
Locally owned, operated, and here for you. Check out the new face of the Neosho Daily News, covering Newton County, highlighting area residents, businesses, school news, sports, and more. Find us on Facebook at Neosho Daily News or call 417-451-1520. Go get 'em, Wildcats!
Welcome back to Willard, Missouri, and that is a wrap. The Neosho Wildcats beat the Willard Tigers, the second in 3 games that they've got to win. This time it was a 6-2 victory. Carly Kennard going the complete game. How many strikeouts did she have?
She had 9 on the afternoon. She allowed 4 hits in 7 innings of work. And, coming into this game, we knew it would be exciting, and we were not disappointed. Final score 6-2. Neosho on top of Willard.
We're going to wait for Coach Katie Cummings to get back over here in just a few minutes, so we're going to take time out. We want to thank some more of our sponsors. ProLube Tire and Auto Center, Southwest Missouri Bank, Farm Bureau Agent Josh Dodson, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Calvary Baptist Church, Neosho Daily News, Crowder College, and Eric Norris. He is your State Farm Agent. We're going to take time out for this, and then we will be right back, and I'm sure Coach Cummings is coming this way.
Life is full of firsts. As the first and longest-serving Christian health cost-sharing ministry, CHM has shared medical expenses for its members since 1981. We believe you should have the freedom to focus on your health while being supported by a community of believers, giving you the opportunity to create many more firsts.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Once again, final score here from Willard, Missouri. Wildcats win a great one this afternoon. Final score 6-2. Addie Hard with us, and Journey is here as well, and I'll let you put those on. Yeah, they're easy. They won't hurt you or anything. And what a ball game. I'll tell you what, you guys came through. The bottom of the order is kind of the heart of the order anymore. You've come through with some walks and some nice clean hitting.
Yeah, we have. We've definitely, our bottom of the lineup has definitely come in. So they've been hitting a lot better.
Hannah Burks was throwing hard in the early innings. What were you thinking about up at the plate?
We just had to make the adjustment. We've been facing slower pitchers, so we just had to make the adjustment to hit hard.
Journey, I have to say that double play ball, if it had been anyone else, they couldn't have snagged that. I think, is that probably your first double play of the season?
I was at third base. This is Kendon.
This is Kendon.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody's blonde hair and tall, for me.
Yeah.
But what a great game. Everybody did a super job out there, and the clean hitting. And we were kind of worried about early in the inning. It seemed like all the ladies were hitting the ball, but right at someone.
Yeah, Coach just says to work hard, and we work hard in the cages. So just go up there and hit the ball somewhere.
I felt for Mia DeVault out in center field. She dropped that ball. I like the outcome, but that was a close play. It would have been 3-2. That would have been the end of the inning.
Yeah, I think it would have changed a lot about the game. I think that drop made it, I think it got everyone up and excited.
But Carly was unstoppable tonight. She allowed 4 hits, and those came late in the ball game. She had 9 strikeouts. Tremendous job, and ladies, a great job from everybody tonight. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Now we play, I think, tomorrow night. It's home against McDonald County.
Yep.
The Grove Ridge Runners on Monday, but it's all-important game Tuesday night against who? Carthage Tigers, and you'll be away, and we'll be having that game live here on the KNEO Sports Network. You don't know that crazy Daryl Harbaugh over in Seneca by any chance, do you?
Mm-mm.
You don't know him? I thought you might know him. Yeah. Never heard of him?
No.
Yeah, I haven't either, so good to have you ladies with us. And, John, we're going to take just a time out. Coach Cummings will be over here. She wants to come over right now. She's over talking to the fans. Good crowd on hand with us today from Neosho. We appreciate that. And we'll get Coach over here. I'll let you trade headsets there real quick.
I lied to you guys.
Yeah. Coach,
I told the girls they weren't going to be on camera, so I'm going to apologize in front of everybody.
They did a great job, as always. It was close right down to the end. We felt for the center fielder. If she had caught that ball in the seventh inning, it had been a 3-2 game. But Carly was unstoppable tonight.
Yeah, she threw really, really well. She's just really hitting her stride right now, and we're having a lot of success behind her. We're playing good defense. I couldn't be more proud of her. I mean, really, the whole team. I told them after the game we had the cards stacked against us. It's on the road. It's their place. It's their senior night. They've got 5 seniors, including the pitcher and catcher, 2 huge pieces. Their shortstop, third baseman. They're other great players, and then. We playing on dirt versus turf. Those are just all things that are different than what we normally see. And we made a statement, very clear statement.
It seemed like in the early innings, Becklin and Carly hit the ball
Right.
hard, but it was right at someone.
Yeah, we relied heavily on the bottom of our lineup again. I just give them a shout out, Olivia, or Avon, Ashlyn, or Avon, Olivia, and Ashlyn. They got on base early, and then Kendon had that clutch hit early. Which she's at the top of the lineup, but that hit doesn't really mean that much unless 3 people are on base. She was clutch there. Addie was clutch later on, and then in the end of the game, they were the ones that were on base that allowed us to score some extra innings. Clean defense too. I mean, I know Ashlyn missed that ball. I want her to make that play. That's a play she needs to make, but she flushed it. Next at bat, she got on base. So it's like those things are going to happen, and I thought we played really well. Couldn't. I'm not being nitpicky today.
No, we're very proud, and that double play in the 7th
Yeah,
inning.
that was beautiful. Yeah,
Yes.
They've been working on that pretty hard. That's okay. You got the out right.
Yeah, got the out.
Very good play for sure. Carly tonight we had her down for 9 strikeouts and 4 hits, and those came late in the ball game. She whiffed everybody the first 3 innings. Nothing they could do against her.
Yeah, her first time through the lineup was great. They caught on a little. When I say a little, they scored 2 runs, but I'm going to put a little money on that ball was foul. So I'm ready to go back and look at our film because it looked, I don't have the best angle, but it seemed very foul based on where we had Kendon.
We were looking right down. It did look, it was very close.
Yeah.
The umpire was right here, and it looked like it went just right over the base.
Okay, maybe it did.
It was very close. No, we thought, John and I thought as
Yeah.
well that maybe it had just gone to the left side of the bag. And from where you were standing,
Right.
that's probably the way it looked as well. Tomorrow night, Mustangs,
Yep.
Ridge Runners, and Tigers next week.
Yep, we got to keep it rolling. games to go get and feel confident moving into postseason. So really pleased, just grateful to be here and really proud of our girls. So.
We certainly are too. Once again, the Cats win a thriller tonight in Willard, Missouri, 6-2. They advance to 22-5 on the season. The Tigers fall to 13-6. More importantly, this was a COC contest.
Right.
Big win and in the driver's seat to win this championship.
100%. Yep. We got to go take care of business Tuesday, and it's ours and ours alone.
Nope.
So our first goal of the year is right there. So that's, what we're ready to check off our whiteboard in our locker room.
Right.
So
No letting up yet.
Absolutely.
What did we say the other night? One day at a time.
Yeah, one day at a time. 100%.
That's all it takes.
Yep.
Good enough. Ladies, thank you once
Thank you
again.
very
We're going
much.
to take a time out and return right after this on the KNEO.
Since 1997, First Community Bank has understood the importance of community banking and the many roles we play in empowering our local communities. We were founded on the principle of putting community first. 25 years later, this still holds true because there's value in being part of a community. Each of our neighbors play an integral role. It's why we work really hard to support you. We are proud to continue serving you. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Well, they're having senior night here in Willard, Missouri, but you heard it. You heard exactly what happened. The Cats are 2/3 of the way there, and they're excited about a win against a great, great team from Willard, don't you think, Jim?
Nothing to be ashamed of. This Willard Tiger team, tremendous, and great defense out there. Some great players. They were equally matched, and just really one little mistake by the Tigers in the top half of the seventh that allowed 2 runs to score, open this ball game up, or otherwise it had been a 3-2 game going into the bottom of the seventh.
It sure would, and you can say that on both sides, and that's what good teams do. Good teams take advantage of opportunities. We had a fly ball hit out to center, and that allowed them to score a couple. Then we had that one that came in and was hit in exactly the right place, and it bounced, and we got to score a couple. So.
Right. So we're very proud of what the Cats, once again, they advanced to 22-5 on the season. Tomorrow night they play at home against the Lady Mustangs of McDonald County. John and I will be in Branson as the Wildcats take on the Pirates. Pirates
That's
are
right.
2-3 on the season, Cats 0-5, but it should be an exciting ball game pre-game tomorrow night around 6:15. Game time at 7 from Pirate Stadium, just north of the downtown area in Branson, Missouri.
Well, that's going to be a wrap from Willard. God bless you for watching us tonight. We hope that it's been an exciting ball game. As Jim said, a couple of old men with their tickers maybe getting a little hyped up a couple of times. It was an exciting ball game. What a great double play ball. And, we've always said a double play ball is a pitcher's best friend, and it sure showed it tonight,
Sure.
didn't it, Jim?
Yeah, it did.
So, from Willard, Missouri, the Neosho Wildcats go up 22-5, but they are 7-1 in the conference. Thank you for being with us, and we will see you tomorrow night. The pregame show starts at 6:15, and kickoff from Branson, Missouri is at 7 o'clock. So long till then.
This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network. This has been a sporting outreach.